Tonight, a very special evening. It's an evening that revolves around history. History is made on the first ever NWA TNA pay-per-view event. Toby Keith just suplexed Jeff Jarrett.
The ultimate X-Match. 4 poles, steel cables forming the X.
I'm holding on to everything they want to take away. I'm standing strong against the grain, against the winds they say. I'm falling from the way of man and calling there to stay. I'm letting go of me, 'cause greater is He that lives within me. I'm a fighter, strong and brave. Won't you run with me? I'm pursuing a life of faith, 'cause I believe.
You gotta be kidding me!
Stranded, no strength to pray. I can't walk away, no reason to be afraid. Gotta take a stand and be the man that I'm supposed to be. I'm a fighter, strong and brave. Won't you run with me? I'm pursuing a life of faith, 'cause I believe.
I told you that Hulk Hogan tried to come to TNA, but I took TNA to Hogan.
Jarrett has got to be out of his mind going after these guys.
Hold my head up high. I will sing this battle cry. I will hold my head up high. I will sing. I'm a fighter, strong and brave. Won't you run with me? I'm pursuing a life of faith, 'cause I believe. I'm a fighter, strong and
TNA kicks it off the debut of Impact on Spike TV.
Think about the journey that we've come through, Mike. I mean, going on 4 years, and this is the chance right now for America to see what everybody's been talking about, the phenomenal athlete in TNA wrestling.
And welcome everyone to this very special TNA DVD release. It is the 50 greatest moments in TNA history. It's Mike Tenay, joined as always by my broadcast colleague Don West. And Don, we really are going to go back through the history books and recount many memorable moments, 50 of them as a matter of fact, in TNA history. I know personally I'll never forget the first time that an X Division champion was crowned, the phenomenal AJ Styles winning the gold.
Wow, Mike, when I think of the 50 greatest moments, so many incredible matches come to mind. One of them, just off the top of my head, was a tag team championship match, and it was America's Most Wanted and Triple X, two teams that had just battled for so many times. And they did it for the first time in 6 Sides of Steel.
Remember that.
And it had an ending with Elix Skipper that, well, you'll just have to see to believe on this DVD. I also remember a 3-way matchup. The Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, and that same phenomenal AJ Styles you were talking about. I believe it was an Unbreakable, but the 3 of them together in one match, and it just tore the roof off. Many people called it the match of the year.
And who can ever forget when Sting
Oh,
returned
yes.
to professional wrestling? Like a 5-year absence when Sting came back to TNA.
The roof came off.
Absolutely. What do you say we get this DVD kicked off? Let's check out what came in at number 50, and I know it involves the Rowdy Scott, Rowdy Roddy Piper in TNA.
Number 50. Rowdy Roddy Piper humiliates Chris Rose. On November 11th, 2004, the crew of Best Damn Sports Show teamed with TNA Wrestling for a primetime special. But things didn't go so well for host Chris Rose when the rowdy Scotsman hit the ring.
Wrestling is faith!
Apparently, Piper took exception to Rose's choice of apparel that night.
I think Chris Rose could have done that with anybody else in the TNA roster and would have gotten the exact same response. Come to our house, try to embarrass us, we'll send you off with a little embarrassment of your own.
Needless to say, Chris won't be wearing that shirt ever again. Number 49, Chris Rock comes to the TNA Asylum. Back in 2002, Hollywood star Chris Rock needed a wrestling arena for a scene in an upcoming movie. He chose TNA's Asylum in Nashville. During the pay-per-view, the actor appeared on camera to send a message to wrestling fans around the world.
Chris Rock coming to the TNA Asylum was special not only for TNA, but certainly a lot of us personally who got to be in a movie for the first time were very excited about it. He came out and it was very exciting. It was probably one of the bigger celebrities we'd had on the show up until that point, and Chris Rock enjoyed it. He was there backstage having a good time, talking with everybody. He had never been to a wrestling show before, so he was blown away by it completely, like, what in the world is going on here? It probably was a bit of a different scene for him in Nashville, Tennessee, being there at a wrestling show. It's a unique crowd to begin with, and I think Chris Rock was certainly, well, he enjoyed himself, but at the same time, I think he was probably a culture shock for him in some ways.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Just want to say that NWA, TNA is the best wrestling in the whole world.
Testify, Chris!
Yeah. If you think this is fake, come down here and get your ass kicked.
The footage from the star's TNA appearance would be featured in the movie Head of State, starring Rock and Bernie Mac. Number 48, the debut of Diamond Dallas Page. The November 12, 2004 TNA Impact featured Raven taking on the alpha male Monty Brown. But things didn't go as planned for Raven as an old enemy made his return.
Page! There he is! Page in the ring! Wait a minute! It looks like he's measuring Raven! He's got his eyes focused directly on Raven! Look at this! Wait a minute! Yes! Diamond Cutter by DDP!
Raven learned the hard way. The Diamond Cutter comes from behind. After the attack, cameras caught up to DDP in the back.
King in my face. Come on, Diamond Dallas Page. We've been friends a long time. Can't you give the franchise a scoop? What's up with you and Raven? Raven knows exactly why I'm here. Hey, Raven. Nevermore.
Move.
Sounds to me like DDP and Raven have some unfinished business.
Mike, who knows where that's going to lead?
You know, I've known DDP for a long time. DDP's been around for a long time. In fact, his social security number is 1. And the cop pulled him over and asked him for his ID, showed him a rock. Be that as it may, DDP showing up was just more heartache and just more despair in my life, but I like despair and I like heartache, so it really wasn't that bad.
Number 47, Jeff Jarrett brawls with the Tennessee Titans. On July 22, 2002, members of the NFL's Tennessee Titans were in attendance on TNA's pay-per-view when the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, decided to pick a fight.
The third one, screw the Titans. I'm a winner. I'm a damn winner, Wojciech.
It's the Tennessee Titans right there.
They had their shot at the Super Bowl, and they blew it. When I get my
It was an all-out brawl as the Titans jumped the guardrail and went after Jarrett. To his credit, Jarrett held his own against the NFL's elite.
What is this?
Jarrett fighting him up. He's calling for his teammates.
Look at this. Jarrett has got to be out of his mind going after these guys.
Wow, what a night that was. I think they took to heart what I said a little bit too seriously. And you know, Frank Wojciech is a personal friend of mine, but Zach Pillar and Fred Miller and a couple other guys took offense to me telling them that they were a bunch of losers, which the King of the Mountain is not. But they bailed, and then the entire dressing room came out in an impromptu brawl.
This, it is counter by AJ! Oh my God! No!
The church is out of turn!
I can just remember Jerry Toot, known as Malice. He hit Fred Miller in the back of the head, and Fred Miller said he's never been hit like that before. It was a great shot.
Number 46, Jim Cornette joins TNA management. In the weeks leading up to TNA's 2006 Slammiversary pay-per-view event, the wrestling world was promised a new face of TNA management. It was none other than the Louisville Lip himself, wrestling legend Jim Cornette.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the new public face of TNA management. He is Mr. Jim Cornette.
And here he comes.
I'm here tonight for a very specific reason, but first, I got to give you a little background. You see, the fact of the matter is that TNA is the new face of professional wrestling, and it's about time, because I'm sick and tired of looking at the old one. Over the past few weeks, even though I couldn't be here because of my knee injury, I've been keeping an eye on things. And I heard a lot about what's been said about TNA. They said that when TNA first started, a lot of people said it wouldn't last 4 weeks. And after the 4 weeks, a lot of people said it wouldn't last 4 months. Well, tonight is Slammiversary. It's been 4 years, and TNA is bigger than ever. My job, my responsibility is to see every seat full and to see everybody in those seats standing up, jumping up and down, screaming, "We want more," and saying, "TNA, TNA." Locker room, give me a shot, Mr. Cameraman. TNA personnel, wrestlers, referees, announcers, managers, cameramen, whoever. We got 3 goals here, pals. I want people who can have great matches. I want people who can sell pay-per-views, and I want people who can draw ratings. Now, if I see that you can accomplish one of those 3 goals, you're on Jim Cornette's good side. But if you can't, then you need to explore other employment opportunities, because I promise you this, you think that I don't have the pull or the authority to stand here and talk like this with bass in my voice? Management's on my side. If it comes down to me or you ain't gonna make it.
Number 45, The Gore from Hell. On January 28, 2006, the Monster Abyss and the War Machine Rhino attempted to finally settle their war on TNA Impact. During the match, the out-of-control brawl spilled to the steel entrance set, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Oh, what a shot by the garbage can! And Abyss, he was leveled with that one to the head. The referee, Andrew Thomas, has stepped aside. What did he say?
He said gore?
That's what I thought he said.
Gonna gore him? Where's he gonna gore him into?
Gore him! Abyss to his feet!
Oh, wait a minute!
Oh my God!
Right through the wall!
He gored him right through the wall!
Unbelievable!
When Rhino gored the Monster Abyss through that steel wall, he found out, like so many before and after, that Abyss may momentarily fail to proceed in a forward motion, but he can never truly be stopped.
The building up back there! What do you do? They went right through the wall! We gotta see that again if it's possible, gang!
My God, what a shot that was!
I mean, right back to where everybody is. Is there...
Both Abyss and Rhino were knocked out cold by the collision.
Man, we've got to take a look at that replay. Here it is, the gore by Rhino, all the way through the wall. Thank you to the announcers, another angle. Unbelievable as he just took it right to the wall. That's coming from the other side.
Yeah, it messed us up both pretty good. And I think he got a concussion, and he had the wind knocked out of him. And I was pretty messed up myself. But like I said, when you have an opportunity to take a man out like that, no matter where he's at, you know, what's behind him, what's in front of him, you know, you just go through him, you know, so, or go through whatever's in your way.
Number 44, the return of Senshi. At the 2006 Lockdown pay-per-view, Christopher Daniels was scheduled to face Jushin Liger, but TNA officials learned that the Japanese star would be unable to compete that night. As a result, a mystery opponent was brought in to take on the Fallen Angel, his former Triple X partner, Senshi.
A former NWA World Tag Team Champion with the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, as you mentioned, in Triple X. Now known as Senshi, face to face, it's Daniels and Senshi. It's almost as if Daniels is asking him, how's this gonna go? Is this gonna be a fight or is this gonna be a wrestling match? Another one of those very intriguing matchups. You mentioned it earlier. First time ever, it's Sabu and Samoa Joe, but check, Senshi fights it off. Oh, wow.
Just up, straight up, and nails him with the feet.
Double foot stomp, pin, no, just a 2 count.
Can't get up to his feet fast
like
enough.
A desperation move by Daniels to turn the tide.
BME!
Yeah.
Yes, be in it!
Best moonsault ever, pin.
In the end, it was Senshi scoring the surprise win over the Fallen Angel.
He got leverage. He got the pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Senshi!
What a way to return to TNA. What a way to come back to the X Division when you knock off the former X Division champion and his former tag team partner, the Fallen Angel.
Number 43, the Road Warriors come to TNA. They are considered the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling. And on December 18th, 2002, the Road Warriors made their surprise TNA debut. That night, Animal and Hawk came to the aid of another future legendary tag team, America's Most Wanted.
In the wrestling business, when somebody comes out to a huge ovation, sometimes it's kind of tongue-in-cheek called a Road Warrior pop. Well, we get to experience a Road Warrior pop live in the Asylum for the first time, and you know, a lot of people said it was Road Warrior Pop 85 is what they would compare it to. Well, this is Road Warrior Pop 2002 because the building came unglued when they came out, and it was neat. Certainly one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Seeing them in TNA for a short time, boy, the fans really enjoyed it, and we did too.
Can you believe it, Mike?
Check this out. Here it is! Doomsday device! The Legion of Doom just hit it! Big power slam by Animal. Hawk back to the top. Are they going to hit him with the Doomsday? No! Big splash off the top. The Roadies are back. The Road Warriors are back.
The crowd is going absolutely ballistic.
They made their mark in the NWA originally, and the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, are back in the NWA. There's a 3-count. America's Most Wanted wins it.
The winners of the match, America's Most Wanted.
Wow! Can you believe?
How do you top that one?
You know, with all the fans.
And I tell you, the main thing I remember about that, and this is honest to God truth, I remember laying down in the ring, and anytime somebody debuts, you know, music hits or, you know, pyro or something like that, there was none of that in this. It was just a complete them running down the ramp and hitting the ring, and the roar of the crowd was something I hadn't heard. You know, a lot of times the music will overlap that. The roar was unbelievable. I had to turn around to figure out what was going on myself, and they just came in and they kicked ass, and it was one of my most memorable moments.
Number 42, Joe versus Liger. It was a clash between two international stars at the 2005 Bound for Glory pay-per-view when Samoa Joe faced Japanese legend Jushin Liger. Liger is regarded as a true pioneer of the X Division style, but that night he met the future of the X class in the Samoan submission machine.
Liger's resume and the stuff that he's done for wrestling in general and very much to the X Division style is unrivaled. I mean, when you look at guys, you know, the shooting star press came from Liger. The popularization of the moonsault came from Liger. A lot of the high-flying things that you see today, Liger's responsible for.
And Liger high risk from the top. Oh, look at the strength though of Samoa Joe. And oh, it just went right into his plan.
Samoa Joe, you're often thinking about the muscle buster. Look at this.
Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, what a way to counter it though.
The top rope. Oh, he caught him with a frog splash. Here's the cover. Here's 2. Look at the power of Samoa Joe.
In the end, Joe was able to hit the muscle buster and finish off the Japanese legend.
Here's the muscle buster. Muscle buster. This is so brutal. If he hits it, oh, and he nails it. If he can get into the Coquina Clutch right here, does he do it?
He's got him up, and there it is, the rear naked choke, his signature submission move, the Coquina Clutch. Liger trying to fight through the pain. Is he gonna tap?
Oh, you can see right there, and I've never seen anybody get out of this. This Liger's arm just kind of limped down right there. You wonder if he's lost all of his hair. Oh, look at this. The Samoa Joe is just...
That's 1. Referee Andrew Thomas.
2. Could this be it right here? Here it is. It's done.
Gentlemen, the winner of the match, Samoa Joe.
The undefeated streak stays intact. Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine. True to his name, he gets the submission win.
In the Battle of International Stars, Samoa Joe reigns supreme. Number 41, the Team 3D funeral. No one will ever forget the utter disrespect by America's Most Wanted when they held a funeral for the career of Team 3D.
To reflect upon the demise of Team 3D. But this is not a time of mourning. Rather, it is a time of glorious celebration. For Team 3D descended upon TNA like a pair of carpetbaggers, intent on stealing the spotlight from each and every one of you, when it was in fact you that brought TNA to the dance, not Team 3D. But did you let Team 3D cut in on your celebratory dance? No. You met the barbarians at the gate and saw to it that they were trampled underfoot, exposing them as the opportunistic maggots that they are. And for that, you are to be commended.
Hey, man, commend him, brother. Commend him. Hey, show some respect. This is a funeral. Chris, has he been drinking again? No, sir. I gotta piss. Hurry up, though. Hurry up.
I would like to now turn the lectern over to America's Most Wanted. Gentlemen, come in.
Easy, guys. Coach DeMore. He looks so peaceful. This is serious. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it wasn't for America's Most Wanted, Team 3D might still be with us.
Here lies what was once one of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling. Somebody please get this tissue. Mitchell. Now for weeks, people have been asking why America's Most Wanted have aligned ourselves with Jeff Jarrett. I think now would be a good time to shed some light on that. First, the money.
Money! For the money. For the money.
Second, power.
Power! For the power.
Third, and most important, to show teams like 3D they can't come into TNA and take our spot. Look at them. Look at this. Nobody has ever
laid out Team 3D like this, ever.
Dad, I hear dead people.
Did you hear that? I think this place is haunted.
Hey, behave.
I'm trying to be serious. What?
It's Brother Ray.
What's he saying?
He's saying, Devon, get the...
James, be serious. It's a funeral. Their careers are already dead. They don't need another lawsuit. Close it out.
Gentlemen, I just want you all to know that we are scheduled to be back here the day after Bound for Glory for another burial.
For who?
Let's see here.
Showtime, how many suits do you have?
It says here a Mr. Nash. Kevin Nash.
Chris, get James.
The hell are you doing? Come on.
Not in the casket.
I told you.
This gotta be serious. Come
Yes.
on, James.
Good Lord.
Team 3D funeral. Well, you, my friend, were the star of the show, so let's hear about that.
Team 3D, who are they? They may have did something else in like the other companies or whatever, but when they come to TNA, no, I don't. This is our baby. We're the tag team here, and they talk about the infamous peeing scene. Yeah, I pissed on you 3D because we are the greatest tag team in TNA. Get a clue.
Something good, but like he was saying, on a serious note, we had Team 3D come into our group, our organization, trying to take over, and I think a lot of people were looking at, well, then AMW is going to have to take a sidestep, and so what we did is we one-upped them, and we had a little attitude change that came along with it, which I think was long overdue, and we took them head on, and I believe at the end of that feud, we were still the tag team champions. So.
Number 40, Toby Keith makes his in-ring debut. On the first TNA pay-per-view on June 19, 2002, music icon Toby Keith performed his hit song Angry American on the live broadcast.
American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see old glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard. To the day that he died, he wanted my mother and my brother, my sister and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love has fallen under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Where justice will be served and the battle will rage, and this big dog will bite when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you messed with the US of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and a Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and an eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. It'll feel like a...
Wait a minute, what is Jeff Jarrett doing?
Well, he got under Jackie Fargo's skin earlier tonight, and I think doesn't want it to stop there.
The lack of this lack of respect that we have seen this entire evening from Jeff Jarrett is sickening.
Toby Keith is a little upset.
What is his problem tonight?
I think the word PO'd is what Toby Keith is.
And so's Jarrett.
Hey, Toby Keith, nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you sing. Nobody wants to hear that damn song. So take your angry American ass right out of here.
Speak for yourself, Jarrett.
No, it's time to get the main event going. You hold your ass straight out of here. I've got a world title to win. So beat it, pal.
Jarrett, entrant number 1.
Hey, Toby, I've just got a few words for you and everybody in this building. How do you like me now?
Oh, man. But Toby's
Later in the Battle Royal, Toby Keith got his revenge when he hit the ring and eliminated Jarrett from the bout.
Toby Keith has come to ringside.
Is he an entrant?
Nobody's making himself an entrant.
What is he doing in there? He has no business
He's
in there.
right in the face of Jeff Jarrett.
What is this?
It's Toby Keith. Has Jarrett up?
What is this?
With a suplex. Toby Keith just suplexed Jeff Jarrett.
He has just become my favorite country western superstar.
He is the angry American.
Toby Keith should be banned from this building. He should be banned from this broadcast. He has no business.
Jarrett's out.
Has been eliminated.
Toby Keith and Scott Hall just eliminated Jarrett.
That is the most bogus thing I've ever seen.
Toby Keith coming out unexpected during the gauntlet and eliminating Jeff Jarrett. Still to this day, one of my favorite moments in TNA history. Every time Toby Keith opens up a concert, and he's sold out venues all up and down the United States, every time he opens up a show, they show Toby Keith suplexing Jeff Jarrett. So not only the great TNA fans saw it on pay-per-view that night, but since then, every single time Toby Keith goes on stage, you're going to see that suplex before he does it.
Has Jarrett up?
That night, the King of the Mountain learned a tough lesson. Never mess with an angry American. Number 39, Team NWA wins the World X Cup.
And the World X Cup has come down to the 4th and final round. The Ultimate X match to determine which team and which country will have possession of the cup trophies and the bragging rights to tell the world that they're the best X Division athletes.
Team NWA's back was against the wall at the 2004 World X Cup Tournament Final, and the innovative Ultimate X match would determine the winner. In the previous X Cup tournaments, Team Mexico was dominant. This time, Team NWA captain Jerry Lynn was determined to bring the cup back to the United States. Lynn chose Ultimate X veteran Chris Sabin to lead the charge in the final bout, pitting Sabin against Team Mexico's Hector Garza and Team Canada's Petey Williams.
I think Jerry picked me because of my experience with Ultimate X matches, and even now I guess I'm kind of known as the Ultimate X guy since I've been in 7 of them.
For 3 straight team-on-team competitions, Mexico was pretty dominant. They beat Team USA, then they beat Team Canada, and then they beat Team England pretty soundly. So this last competition was actually the first World X Cup where there were 4 teams, Team USA, Team Japan, Team Mexico, and Team Canada. And I had just won a match against Matt Bentley to become the new member of Team USA. So the Team USA going in was myself, Elix Skipper, Chris Sabin, and Jerry Lynn as the captain.
Now the two captains meet in mid-ring. NWA, Sabin, Team AAA, Garza working together. Oh, they elevated Williams and they almost sent him right.
Sabin's got Petey Williams up high. Has he got him? Oh, he sure does.
Almost a personal ride from the cables. Garza's got him.
Oh,
Petey Williams just
trying to see if he can reach up and
he's
somehow
close.
grab it.
Sabin.
Oh, Sabin nails it, Mike. He's going to go for it. And there you see Chris Sabin as he takes them both out in one.
Is it going to be the U.S.? Is it going to be Canada? Sabin's close.
Sabin won the bout and earned Team NWA the victory in the tournament.
What an incredible moment this is for Team NWA. Defeated by Mexico's Team AAA in the first America's X Cup in their own backyard, in their own ring. Then they had to look on from the sidelines while Mexico took out Canada, while Mexico took out Team UK. And now it's that moment of redemption. Victory is sweet for Team NWA.
Number 38, The Fire at Hard Justice. On Sunday, August 13th, 2006, TNA Wrestling held the annual Hard Justice event in Orlando, Florida. That night, a fire broke out in the arena, leading to a major evacuation, a first in the history of live pay-per-view. Despite the circumstances, everyone in TNA Wrestling pulled together to get through the unexpected event. After the okay from the Orlando Fire Department, fans were allowed back in the arena, and the pay-per-view continued. Despite the interruption, fans everywhere called it one of the best TNA wrestling events of the year. Number 37, Raven's Bloody Scalping. On September 17th, 2003, it was hair versus hair when Raven battled bitter rival Shane Douglas. Due to Vampiro, Raven lost the match and was forced to lose his hair. What followed was one of the most stomach-turning moments in TNA wrestling history, as manager Jim Mitchell literally scalped his nemesis with steel cutting shears.
We've been wanting to know who it was for months. It was Vampiro all this time.
Mike, though, this is wrong. There's no way they can allow this. Hopefully the referees, security, they cannot allow this to be, his hair to be cut, Mike.
I mean, I wouldn't even blame Raven if he refused.
No, he can't do it.
How could you blame him even if Raven refused?
That was not.
How do you like us now, Asylum? Welcome to your destiny, Raven!
Don't let him do it, Raven.
How do you like your hero now? Huh?
Look at Raven.
Go West! I told you
You didn't earn it. Oh, no.
They're shaving his head.
No, they're not.
Douglas.
This is just wrong,
It's your
Mike.
destiny, it's your hero's destiny!
Douglas made a deal with the devil.
Mike, this is just wrong.
Vampiro, the franchise, and the
How do you
devil.
like it, Raven?
They just delivered Raven.
Come on!
Holy
Cheer
cow.
for your hero now!
They just delivered him straight to hell.
Mike, this is the wrong type of humiliation. I can't take it. I can't even watch it, Mike. This is wrong.
Don West throwing down his headsets. Damn it, I don't blame you, Don. I don't blame you. And now, putting the mirror up, forcing Raven to look at his own image, his head-shaped bald.
At your destiny!
This is BS. This sucks. I've lost my objectivity, and I don't give a damn.
I've seen a lot of sick things in this business. I've seen people's bones broken, compound fractures, broken necks. I've seen people carted off in stretchers. But I got to tell you, when I was looking over, it was even making me get a little bit queasy seeing Raven sit there and take the grinding of those shears into his scalp. I don't think I'd have sat there and taken it for as long as he did.
Jim Mitchell scalping me was not my favorite moment in TNA, but not my least favorite either, because there's something perversely satisfying of having your own hair and blood pouring down your face as a sheep shears scalps your head, blood pouring, skin, tissue ripping out of your head, just dripping down your face and the side, a mirror right in front of me.
And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Although Raven doesn't know this, and most people don't, great many people in the TNA office had a hell of a time laughing about it, because Raven deserved it. Because you, Raven, are an ass.
Number 36, the debut of the War Machine Rhino. At the September 2005 No Surrender pay-per-view event, Raven had successfully defended the NWA World Heavyweight title against Abyss when Jeff Jarrett hit the ring.
He keeps the title. Raven retains the NWA World Heavyweight title.
this? Enough already!
He promised that we would hear from him, Don, throughout the night and no surrender. And here is the former, and let me underline that word, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett.
Like a disease.
But the King of the Mountain didn't come alone. He distracted Raven just long enough for the War Machine Rhino to blindside the champion.
In the back of the ring! There he is!
It's Rhino!
I came to give you some advice. Turn around.
Raven suffered the effects of Rhino's gore, leading to a showdown between the rivals in the weeks that followed.
Jarrett swerved us the whole night! My God! Jeff Jarrett is aligned with Rhino!
Number 35, the debut of Team 3D. Jeff Jarrett had just regained the NWA World Heavyweight title, and he decided to do some bragging on TNA Impact.
It's the single greatest day of my life. I said when TNA arrived on Spike TV that I would be the world champion, and I am. Everything I said I'd do in this business, I've done. I built TNA from the ground up. I had a vision. I had a dream. And in TNA Wrestling, all the power lies right here with the NWA World Heavyweight title. For the last 4 months, I've been told what to do. Well, now the shoe is on the other foot. Everybody in the back, TNA management.
Beware, coming for you. The remix.
The music that interrupts the NWA World Heavyweight Champion signifies that 3 live crew are headed into the Impact Zone. So you see BG James on the right, Conan in the middle, and Ron the Truth Killings on the left.
Yeah, where our dogs at? Where they at? Yo, Jeff, this is our first show on Spike TV, and you're already boring the people half to death. You did not build TNA. TNA was built by the fans in the Impact Zone.
You're damn right
and
it was.
Wrestlers like the 3LK. So why don't you shut up, you little bia?
Hey, big boys, why don't you make me shut up?
Wow, that's calling him out. They're going right at it.
Through to the ring. 3 live crew have hit the ring, and what a brawl.
Everybody just throwing punches right and left, one after another. Look out! Oh, here comes Team Canada. There's Bobby Roode, Eric Young, and Big A1.
Oh, the Canadians.
Jarrett and his army thought no one would ruin his victory speech, but he was in for a rude awakening in the form of Team 3D.
Every time. Wait a minute. What's that? What's going on?
I hear the music.
What's going on?
You hear the music.
Who can it be? Oh, listen to the crowd. It's Team 3D. Brother Ray, Brother Devon, Team 3D, and they've arrived in TNA.
And here they come. Brother Ray, Brother Devon have hit the ring, and then Team 3D is cleaning house on Jarrett and AMW.
I'll tell you what, it's so good to
you think you've seen it all? First, it's Team 3D, and here comes big sexy Kevin Nash. Nowhere to run, Jarrett. Nowhere to hide.
Oh, as you see, Brother Ray, sends Jarrett down, sets him up for Devon. Yeah, plants him, and here comes Nash into the ring.
Can you say it? Let's say it all along. Here comes the jackknife.
Go hard, and he hits it, and Jarrett's laid out. As you see Nash and Team 3D standing tall.
Number 34, Samoa Joe wins the X Division Championship. When Samoa Joe made his debut in TNA Wrestling, everyone knew it was only a matter of time before he would challenge for the X Championship.
Oh, man. Now look at the intensity. Go, Joe. He got it.
He got that opportunity at the 2005 Turning Point pay-per-view event against fellow X Division star AJ Styles.
He measures AJ. Oh, and he just sends him right through the ring. But Samoa Joe gets out of the way. Oh, kicks his feet right out from under him.
And now, look out. Joe's got AJ. Gonna swing him.
Right into the rail. Outside of the ropes. Onto the head. And, oh, but again.
Springboard caught him. Powerbombed him down. Quick rollover by Joe. Reversal by AJ. Joe gonna try and roll him over. Boston Crab. He's got both legs hooked. He's got the crab.
Here he comes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable flip over the top onto Joe. We've got to see
You know what that was? This is the Fosbury flop.
Fosbury flop. And he hits it.
We haven't seen that from AJ for what would you say, couple of years? Can he take him up for the Clash?
Here he goes.
No, the powerbomb. He got powerbombed out. 1, 2.
Got it. No.
In a sick manner, but doesn't seem to be stopping it here. Full Nelson breaks it. Oh, lands on his feet off the attempt of the German suplex.
Oh, right now, Joe's got to be thinking, what in the world? As he caught him, and he hits him with a reverse DDT right there. Cover it is. 1, 2, oh. But AJ still somehow lands on his feet.
Roll up.
Roll up.
Pin.
Oh, he flipped over.
He got him in a choke. Kakina clutch. The rear naked choke. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? The title hangs in the balance.
Oh, AJ, he just kind of fell into that right there. And I don't see what he can do. Look at this.
Joe is choking the life out of AJ. And AJ's got a long way to go to make it to the ropes.
But somehow AJ is still not tapped. And wait a minute, he's rolling him over. If he can somehow get some
reach
leverage.
out and touch the ropes and get the break.
He's so close.
Oh, but think of
Styles attempted to fight back against the ferocious onslaught, but in the end, he lost the X Gold to the Samoan submission machine.
Passed out and he's gone.
The winner of the match, and new X Division champion of the world, Samoa Joe.
You've heard it a million times. It's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. It's not just about the high flying, the acrobatics, and the crazy off the wall stunts, but it's also about physicality, brutality, a level of violence that you won't see anywhere else in pro wrestling.
I think one of the scariest moments in that match was when I did get my mouth busted open. I didn't know how serious it was until I, reached up there and put my tongue to my lip to see how bad it was, and I didn't feel a lip. In fact, I thought we'd knocked a chunk out of my mouth, and it scared me. I mean, I didn't want to have something grossly wrong with my face, but it scared me a little bit because, like I said, when I stuck my tongue up there, I was coming to about right up here.
one of the most incredible matches that I've ever seen.
The bout between Joe and Styles is regarded as one of the greatest X Division Championship matches in the history of TNA.
And now what?
He's pulling AJ to his feet.
Now what?
Could this be a gesture? Could this be I understand what you mean now about the code of the X Division? Could that be his way?
AJ up to his feet. You can look how weary he
Oh,
is.
what a nice, all right, I gotta give him that. Wow!
Oh, no!
He had me
He laid him out! Damn it, he went over the line again!
Oh, now he's just going crazy. And he's going right after the security, kicks them out.
Joe has completely crossed the line.
What? Ah! town. He's had a month to think about this. A month. That's all he's thought about was Joe. Unbelievable situation right there. And you can see Daniels just letting him have it one right after another.
Daniels has come out here. And let's face it, Daniels and Styles, oh, look at Joe come back. I was just going to say Daniels and Styles are not necessarily friends, but you can see that Daniels had it as well with Joe crossing the line. And Samoa Joe is right back.
I'll tell you what else he did. He hit him with the headbutt where Daniels had the concussion, and he just almost collapsed from the moment he hit him.
You're right.
And it was just,
Winning the X Division title here in TNA, I mean, it kind of solidified my spot here at my place and kind of, you know, let everybody know what I was about. I'm here to win championships.
It was what it was. It was a fight. And, you know, Joe, he came out on top.
Number 33, the home invasion. The war between Abyss and NWA World Heavyweight Champion Christian Cage took a serious turn on April 8, 2006, when Abyss attacked Cage at his home in Tampa, Florida. With Alex Shelley filming, the world witnessed how far Jim Mitchell and Abyss would go to get a shot at the championship.
It's been an excellent documentary so far. Some real hands-on footage. We're getting right up into his lair. Uh-oh. Oh man, this can't be good. This isn't what it looks like,
what is
man.
it then? What is it then?
That's not what it looks like.
You don't come around my house. You don't come around my wife, you son of a put you in the ground, I swear to God.
surprise! I'm home!
The wrestling pundits have been saying that one of the most disturbing moments of TNA history was when the Monster Abyss and I, and Alex Shelley with the paparazzi cam, went and paid a little visit to Christian at his house.
That was pretty brutal. I mean, honestly, my only role in that was being an innocent bystander who happened to be filming it for his own enjoyment. If that's wrong, then shoot me, you know?
Oh, man, I'm married, you know. I've been with my wife for 14 years. I got 4 kids. And I know in wrestling we do a lot of things, but there's certain things you shouldn't do. And one of them is, you know, involve a family member into, you know, the wrestling deal, like come into his house and do all the things that they did. That's one thing you should never do.
For Abyss and for Jim Mitchell to break down that wall between business and family and attack him in his home and terrorize his wife, I'm just, like I say, I'm astonished sometimes at what people will do just to get a match or to get their faces on TV or whatever. I'm just astonished.
Teach him a lesson now! Show him exactly who deserves a bout! No mercy! No mercy at all! Get on him, Abyss! Drag him out! Come on, champ! Come on, champ! Are you ready to defend the belt now? Come on! Where are your peeps now? What are your peeps doing for you, Christian?
The attack resulted in one of the most shocking moments in TNA history, when Abyss nearly drowned Cage in his own pool. It was an escalation of violence rarely seen in the sport of professional wrestling.
Get in there now and give him a swimming lesson, Abyss, now! How you like that, Christian? Feel good? Perfect. That's enough, Abyss. You can't win the belt from a dead man. Come here, Alex. Christian, we told you we'd do whatever it took to make you put that title on the line.
Now what are you prepared to do?
Let's go. I think any time that that you could take the show away from the confines of the arena, it becomes more personal on a different level, because it's not that often you see the performers away from the arena doing the things that they do in their everyday life, especially when Abyss, and James Mitchell showed up at my house. I mean, that was, as real as it gets.
But it worked out in the end, because Christian wound up putting the world title on the line against the monster Abyss at Lockdown. Just hope that next time Christian might spend a little more money on the security system.
Number 32, the first TNA cage match. On June 25, 2003, the first ever steel cage match in TNA was held between then World Tag Team Champions Triple X and America's Most Wanted. In an effort to even the odds and negate outside interference, AMW got the champs inside the confines of the steel structure.
Well, this issue between Triple X and AMW was going on for a couple weeks. I mean, we had held on to the tag team championships for a while. They had to even fight through a tournament to get a shot to even face us at the first anniversary show. And when we beat them at the anniversary show, they complained about the numbers game. They always said that Triple X was always one man stronger than them because there was 3 of us and 2 of them. So their plan, they went to TNA management, and TNA management came back with the idea of putting us versus them in the steel cage.
It was so many things that night. First of all, it was my first cage match. Everybody else been in the cage match but me. It's so many things I wanted to do, and just couldn't do them. We just couldn't do them, but I had so much fun, and I wouldn't change that match for nothing in the world.
To the ropes goes Daniels, able to avoid Harris, and now the double team from Triple H. Wow, Daniels and Skipper send Harris face first into the steel.
Now, think of they are just literally dismantling America's Most Wanted as the Cowboy can't even get into the ring. Oh, there it was!
They've been dominant to this point.
Get the tag! These guys are just willing each other. Oh, what a move!
What elevation that time. Variation of the back body drop sends Skipper into the steel.
Here he goes! Here he goes! Look at this! Just hit first!
Daniels
again!
up on his shoulder, and he just runs him from one side of the cage face first to the other side of the cage.
Whoa, man!
And the NWA World Tag Team Championship belts go to the winner. Elix Skipper climbing in the corner. Who knows?
Wildcat going up there after him.
Harris follows Skipper up the cage.
What? You gotta be kidding! No! No! Oh my God!
Good God! Power bomb
from 15 feet up in the air.
Way up on top of the cage.
No way! Unbelievable! Oh my God! And even Skipper is flopping around like a fish on the mat. Holy cow, these guys are warriors.
No chance.
No way is Skipper gonna do it again.
How is he even able to climb up there?
Oh! Wildcat threw him out.
He was knocked to the floor.
It's now 2-on-1. The numbers are now in AMW's favor.
Now think about this. We've been talking about all the times that the numbers game worked for Triple X. This time, Skipper's outside, knocked to the floor. Here's the opening for America's Most Wanted. They have a chance, 2-on-1 in the ring.
Wildcat won't let him in. Oh, what a kick!
Super kick on target.
That was absolutely unreal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look how quickly Skipper is able to climb to the top of the cage.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
And just as quickly, he's knocked right back down to the floor. And AMW says they're going to take advantage of this numbers game.
How many falls can Skipper take from this high up, Mike? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No way. No chance. No. The Wildcat Chris Harris at the top of the cage.
No.
Sitting up.
Here he goes.
No freaking way.
Yeah. You got to be kidding.
They did it.
Holy crap.
I think a lot of people expected AMW to come out on top. They felt like if the numbers game was negated, that would be our Achilles heel. But the truth is, we went in there and we showed them that even defeat Triple X was a force to be reckoned with. So they may have won, but they earned it. They didn't come by it easily.
It was an honor for TNA to have, the confidence in us, putting us in the first ever cage match for TNA, and I guess they wanted to make it exciting, so they put, 4 of the best guys that TNA had at the time. Well, still has. We're 2 of the best anyways.
I think what Storm said as far as them having the faith and, and our ability to do that, which meant a lot to us. It put us in a very big spot, especially at that point in TNA. It was the first cage match ever that TNA had. And it was the culmination of a long feud with Triple X, Elix Skipper, and Christopher Daniels. Going into it, it's just like any cage match. You go into it, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get beat up, but you just don't know what's going to happen afterwards. And going into it, we all lost a lot of blood and we all got the hell beat out of us. But I don't know, adrenaline takes over, I guess, and you just climb the cage and come down with the death sentence, and you don't really think of the repercussions for the next week. So let's just say that I was laying down a lot. I wasn't hurting. You didn't help me at all. You didn't come check on me or nothing. Brought me a beer, but...
Right, with the baby nipple on it, because you cried for a week.
Number 31, Ken Shamrock is crowned NWA World Heavyweight Champion. On the first TNA pay-per-view on June 19th, 2002, over 20 wrestling stars competed to become the first TNA-era NWA World Heavyweight Champion. It was a gauntlet for the gold, with no-holds-barred fighter Ken Shamrock and the Giant Malice as the final 2 competitors.
Just 3 seconds away from winning the NWA World Heavyweight title. He's got him in, possibly going to try and take him up for a choke slam. Oh, reverse submission move by Shamrock. He's got the cross-arm breaker. He's got the cross-arm breaker on Malice. Referee Steamboat checking to see if he submits. Malice needs to roll through. He needs to clasp his hands together. Did he tap? Did he just tap out? Referee Steamboat checking. No, he didn't. Shamrock has the cross-arm breaker. He's got it applied. Malice needs to close the gap. Either that or reach out and grab the ropes. Shamrock wrenching back on the arm.
It's all on the line. He's got to get Shamrock to break that hold or he loses his arm. Shamrock has broken arms with this.
That's what it's all about. How long can Malice withstand the pain? That's the question. And he's got the rope, and he gets the rope break. How fortunate can you be? Listen to the crowd chanting, "Let's go, Shamrock!"
Oh, man!
Shamrock walked right to the big move. He motions for the choke slam. He's got him throttled. Shamrock in trouble. Remember, it's pinfall or submission. Shamrock, belly to belly. Hook to the leg. 2, 3.
Shamrock match. And new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Ken Shamrock.
He did it. History is made on the first ever NWA TNA pay-per-view event. Ken Shamrock is the new heavyweight champion of the world. And now he has proven himself as the world's heavyweight champion of the NWA. The National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA TNA heavyweight champ is Ken Shamrock.
Number 30, Cookiegate. In December 2004, the WWE came to TNA's backyard at Universal Studios in Orlando to film a commercial. Members of TNA's roster decided to give the competitors a welcoming party, complete with cookies and balloons.
Here at Universal Studios, home of TNA Wrestling, the epicenter of wrestling, and we're here to welcome our good friends from the WWE World Wrestling, no pun intended, Entertainment. We want to welcome them here because word has it they're here to check out what a professional wrestling program looks like. So we've got cookies with Tracy and a few other muffins. And we've got Big Abyss, the monster, with welcoming balloons. So you can't ask for a better deal than what's going on right here in TNA at Universal Studios.
Cookiegate? Are we supposed to talk about that?
When we found out that Vince McMahon was going to be coming to our backyard, Universal Studios, and filming some ridiculous skit for his program, we decided that we would take him over cookies, welcome him with some snacks, balloons, really lay the red carpet out. I mean, this is Vince McMahon. You got to lay the red carpet out, give it to him the best way you can give it to him, and show him all the respect that he's due.
What y'all, you eating mahi-mahi today? We just came to welcome them to Orlando, man. Hey, you know Vince? You know Vince, bro? Ask him if I can get a salad. I don't mean to interrupt you, dude. We come in peace. I just want to try to talk to Vince.
Where's Vince McMahon? We're here to welcome.
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? Wait, is Vince around?
The No-Show.
He's a friend of mine, man. He might not remember me. I made him a bunch of money, but I don't know if he's getting older, and it's started. Maybe tell some of the boys, Benoit, tell Benoit to come out here. I just want to get some mahi-mahi, man. How you doing? That's too much toupee right there, bro. That is too much toupee right there. We got you a balloon, homie. We come in peace, representing, O-Town. O-Town. Eating mahi-mahi. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Represent. Tell somebody if I can get a plate of mahi-mahi in Orlando. By the way, you're fired.
As the backstage guy that's supposed to interview all the talent, we got Conan back here with his boys Run the Truth Killings. We got BG James. We got the big monster Abyss, 6'8", 350 pounds, with welcome balloons. You can't be any more welcoming than that. And back here, we got Tracy with her cookies and her muffins.
The best thing of all is the Ron Killings just went up and stole their mahi-mahi. And only one person had the guts to walk out.
Because, they don't seem to be happy to see us. I've always heard that Vince was a stand-up, straight-up guy, would come get in your face if he had something to say, and I'm here to talk to Vince McMahon. And Vince, if you're here listening, please come on out and talk. I'd like to talk to you about a few things from the past.
But like you said, he is a stand-up guy, but sometimes he has to sit down to aim. But here we are. I'm here to aid, No, they've been known to come by and drop by and say hi every now and then. That's been their MO. You did it before. We came back, we came by to say hi to them. You know what I'm saying?
Try to be cordial.
Exactly. Hey, don't come in our backyard and cook your mahi-mahi.
And if you do, we will take your food.
I put on a tight little dress. I put on a tight little apron. I had heels on. I bent over a hot stove all day long to make cookies. I brought some cold milk and some hot cookies, and they turned me down.
I've never seen guys run faster from a camera than the WWF guys did that, or WWE guys did that day.
Would you turn me down?
The first thing you learn in this business when you're a kid, a rookie breaking in, is don't sell the rib. Well, Vince McMahon didn't just sell the rib. I mean, he sold it lock, stock, and barrel like he was selling gold on the open market. He sent his assistants over to tell us that if we used that footage, he would sue our effing asses off. And that was his first business interaction with TNA. And I think set the tone for what relationship there will be for years to come between the two companies.
By the way, you're fired.
As the backstage guy that's supposed to...
Number 29, The Truth wins the NWA World Heavyweight title. On August 7th, 2002, Ron the Truth Killings earned a shot for the NWA World Heavyweight title against no-holds-barred fighter Ken Shamrock. From the time he entered TNA, everyone knew The Truth was a future world champion. But in order to claim his first world title reign, he would have to beat one of the toughest men on the planet in Shamrock.
Oh, first time winning the world heavyweight title. That was an honor to be reckoned with. It was, for one, the prestige the title holds itself, and to beat Ken Shamrock, the world's most deadliest man. Going into it, I was already the underdog.
So far, in NWA TNA as an opponent.
Yeah, really a great moment there. This contrast to cover.
There it is.
Puts the leg, gets two. No! A week in Killings, however, comes back, series of right hands, sort of locked Shamrock. Might have been playing possum. Elevated him with a back body drop. Set him up and over and crashing down to the arena floor.
Like we said before, The Truth can talk the talk. Shamrock is going to show him what it's like to walk.
Whoa.
What's Apollo doing
He just
out
pushed
here?
aside Don Harris. And here comes Apollo running out on the next. And here come the Disciples as well.
This is mayhem.
This match has broken down. Monty Brown as well. Everybody getting involved. Don Harris, Monty Brown on the attack, sending them back. And now Steamboat's going to roll him back into the ring.
Steamboat is
trying to get order out.
He's getting them all out. He is.
That's it.
Everybody up the ramp.
That's it. Let's get the action back into the ring. Ricky Steamboat chasing these individuals to the back. That's great.
It's back down to the two-man in this match. Kind of a variation of a diamond cutter there by the Truth.
There it is. He caught him with it. Two. And he beat him.
No way.
He beat him.
The winner of the match and new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world, Ron the Truth Killing.
The move that he calls the Truth or Consequences. He dropped Ken Shamrock down, and he did it. He did it. The Truth is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
He can walk the walk. The Truth can talk the talk. He can walk the walk. This moment right here in time, this is the moment of truth.
That night, the Truth realized his dream of winning the gold.
Heavyweight champion, can you believe it?
Number 28, controversy in Canada. Jeff Jarrett vowed he would regain the NWA World Heavyweight title from Raven by any means necessary, and he did just that in September 2005. During a TNA live event in Canada, Jarrett conspired with Team Canada coach Scott D'Amore and America's Most Wanted to screw Raven out of the championship.
TNA made the announcement that they were starting on Spike TV in October, and I had to come up with a plan to get that world title back.
September the 15th in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. The King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, challenged Raven for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Just when it looked like Raven would retain the title, America's Most Wanted hit the ring, and after a super kick and a death sentence, Jeff Jarrett's master plan came to fruition, but there was more to the story.
All right, guys, exactly what we want. Yes! That's the first step to the plan of us taking over TNA.
TNA's magic and shove it up their ass. The cornerstone's right here. You know what the next step is? You know what the next step is? Right here. Just wait till we get to Spike. We're taking over.
Brilliant. Brilliantly done tonight.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I don't even like to talk about this. I finally win the world title after 2.5 years, and then just before we go on Spike, somehow I lose it. Robbed of the title, you know, in Canada. Pfft, who lives in Canada? D'Amore? Eskimos? What do you got for housing? Igloos? They even have cable in Canada?
Controversy in Canada. I put all the pieces together. Scott D'Amore, AMW, who were a fan favorite tag team for quite some time in TNA. All the pieces came together that night, and the King of the Mountain regained what was rightfully his.
It was all a conspiracy from the start. Raven never stood a chance against the odds that night. Number 27, Jeff Hardy's Insane Leap. Jeff Hardy was always known as a risk taker, but he went above and beyond at the October 2005 Bound for Glory pay-per-view. During the Monsters Ball match, Hardy and Abyss battled near the entrance ramp, leading to the charismatic Enigma putting his career in jeopardy to win the bout.
Tell you what, he's got Abyss reeling right there.
Meanwhile, the opposite side
What's
of the
he doing?
Jeff Hardy gonna climb the ladder. Where the hell is he going?
Where is he? This is crazy.
Oh my God!
This is
He's going to the top by the TNA logo.
No way!
Mitchell says
no.
Mitchell says no. Hardy, my God, he's going to be. He's up even higher.
This is absolute. Oh my gosh! That was freaking insane. That was insane.
You want to see freaking insane? You just saw it in slow motion. My God!
About Jeff Hardy's Swanton, all I could say is I would never do that ever.
when I seen the Swanton, it was like, holy shit, it's time to do some work. It's just, having Jeff here, he just upped the bar with the things that he do. So now it's time to pull out the notebook and start doing the things I want to do.
This is absolute! Oh, my gosh!
Number 26, Brian Urlacher brings the gridiron to TNA. On January 28, 2004, NFL great and Chicago Bears star Brian Urlacher was in attendance to enjoy a night of total nonstop action. However, manager Don Callis and Johnny Fairplay made a bad decision by calling out Urlacher, leading to the linebacker clearing the ring.
TNA management consultant Don Callis is in the ring.
I want you down here right now!
Callis is calling out Brian Urlacher.
Pretty bold move on his part. And here he comes!
The next in succession of the famous linebackers from the Chicago Bears, in the mold of Mike Singletary, in the mold of Dick Butkus, is the All-Pro Brian Urlacher.
Number 54, the All-Pro from Chicago.
It's Super Bowl week, and it's almost like a Super Bowl atmosphere here tonight with everything that's at stake.
I know you're a big football player, and I know that means you don't understand things all that well, so I'm going to put this real simple for you, Brian. You heard our lawyer, Tom T. Stenenbaum, lay it out. If you stay in this building tonight, Eric Watts loses the match by default, and I run this company.
You know what? They just showed me the paperwork. That's legit.
So basically, the way I see it, Brian, is we can do this the hard way, or we could do it the easy way. What's the easy way? What's the easy way? Well, the easy way should be very easy for you. You see, just do what you do every Sunday. Put your tail between your legs and run off the field like a little girl and go and hide.
Are you?
What's the hard way?
Oh, wait a minute. Taking Brian Urlacher, you can see it.
The red shirt's attacking Urlacher, but he doubles him with the double
clothesline.
And now he turns his attention to the worm, Johnny Fairplay.
Oh, look at this.
He's got Fairplay by the hair. What's he gonna do with Fairplay?
He's got him up in the air.
Any damn thing he wants.
Look at this. He just tossed him like a sack of potatoes.
Brian Urlacher just took out the trash. They're on their feet at the asylum for Chicago Bear All-Pro linebacker Brian Urlacher. He just took it to Fairplay, Callis, and the red shirts, and he's standing tall.
They said they wanted the hard way, Mike. Well, he gave it to him.
Brian sent a message to his team in some ways that he's going to do his own thing and he's his own man, and he did his own thing, taking out Johnny Fairplay and throwing him half across the building.
Yeah, that was ignorant. Why you would mess with an NFL player the size of Urlacher is, in one word, ignorant.
It was good riddance to bad garbage as Urlacher launched Fairplay from the ring.
Brian Urlacher just took out the trash.
Number 25, Victory Road 2004. On November 7th, 2004, TNA Wrestling achieved another milestone with its first 3-hour Sunday night pay-per-view event, Victory Road.
It's Sunday, November the 7th, 2004. The dream has become a reality. The new era in TNA has arrived. It's time for Victory Road. Tag Team Championship.
It's gonna take a minute because here he comes. Scott Hall.
You talk about an impromptu appearance. Scott Hall just interrupted our on-camera, and Scott Hall is making his way down the ramp towards the ring.
Face plants it right there to the man. Here it goes.
Caught him with the K-Factor.
1, 2. He got it.
We've got new champs.
New champions.
The Crew get the title.
The new tag team champions of the world.
Challenging him, daring him to hit him with the coconut.
This is important to him. I think it's bothered him for so many years. And look at him. He's looking. He won't do it.
Headbutt by Abyss.
Oh, another one right there. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Raven.
Raven in.
Victor.
Look out. Oh my God, he called back in back first. Oh, right back first into the thumb tag.
Trying to come back, trying to win his fourth title. Oh!
Canadian Destroyer. He hit it. He hit it on AJ.
No!
He keeps the title.
Squeezing it into the gut. Look at the pain.
He's just squeezing the life and the breath out of Jarrett here. Using both sides of the ladder against the rib cage of Jarrett.
The night was especially memorable for everyone involved with TNA Wrestling. It was truly the culmination of 2 years of hard work and determination. Number 24, a freak unleashed in TNA Wrestling. On March 12, 2006, the Destination X pay-per-view saw Steve Borden return in an attempt to get revenge on Jeff Jarrett and his army.
It's a sign of Sting we've never seen before. It's Steve Borden and he's back. And look at him clean out.
Look at the frustration. He just wants a piece of everybody.
And that's what he's getting.
Look at it.
A piece of everybody.
Oh, man, one right after another.
There goes Abyss.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him this angry. Look at him. Clean it out. Oh, look at that.
Scorpion. Turn him over. Turn him over. Yes.
And he's got it in. And you can see he's tapping out, but there's no, that doesn't help you, Jarrett. Tapping out won't help you. You deserve this.
This is the revenge. This is the retribution that we've been waiting for.
However, Jarrett brought a hired gun to watch his back. None other than Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner.
God!
Can you believe this?
Scott Steiner!
Scott Steiner!
Scott Steiner! What the hell's he doing here? This is Jarrett's backup.
That was who he had on speed dial. Scott Steiner, and that's why everybody just stood back and waited. Oh no!
Oh God!
Belly to belly. Oh, look at him just in his face.
To date in TNA, I'd never gone outside the box, never gone outside. I've always built with the cornerstones myself, and AMW and Abyss. We've always kept our alliance, and Big Papa Pump was the first guy that I took an ace out of my deck. I pulled it, surprised Sting, and he got the job done.
This is so hard to watch.
This is a sick situation. Steve Borden on a night that he came back for redemption.
Look at Jarrett. Can't even get in there on his own.
Being destroyed by Jarrett's army with the addition of Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Jarrett with the guitar.
Oh no!
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this.
Steiner sets him up. Oh, he smashes him right on the head.
It's rare that Sting is one-upped in wrestling, but Jarrett got the last laugh that night with the debut of the Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Destination X will be remembered as the night that Jarrett's army destroyed Steve Borden.
Number 23, Lockdown, wrestling's first all-steel cage pay-per-view. On April 23, 2005, TNA presented another first in professional wrestling with Lockdown. That night, every match would be contested inside the unforgiving 6 sides of steel cage. It was truly viewer discretion advised that night, as the pay-per-view resulted in one of the most barbaric nights in wrestling history.
I was particularly intrigued with the concept of the Lockdown 6 sides of steel pay-per-view. Each match was in a cage. The level of brutality was off the charts.
Well, just the idea of every match on a show being in a steel cage, man, it just adds a degree of difficulty that you can't imagine.
Chris Sabin is, they're both out. Who's going to get to the floor first?
Both men on equal footing here. Both equally down. Oh!
Who got it?
Shocker, I think. Shocker in a photo finish.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. That was so close.
But think about it.
Crowd going crazy.
Gonna come off for the third time.
And he does. And they go through all of them. Jeff Hardy wins. He busted the thing already over him. Look at this.
Well, that's quite an operation that he's performed to have Jarrett take the upper hand in this match.
What a shot he takes. The former partner. Oh, why you thought it was BG James. Comes out with the house of fire.
Yeah, the former associate of Jeff Jarrett.
Yes.
Lockdown was highlighted by AJ Styles defeating Abyss for a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight title.
Instead, lay a couple of right hands to the side of the head of Abyss.
Here he goes, and he's getting ready to work his way in. And oh, wait a minute! Oh! Abyss just stole an opportunity.
Oh, God! Oh, my God! Right in his face! Blood pours down the face of AJ. Abyss with just shot after. No chance.
Ryan, oh, God! He put the Styles clash into the tag. AJ able to counter. Holy shit! Oh, look at that! Is there just
Not from there.
He's caught him in the chokehold from the top of the cage. And oh, look at it! AJ's biting his finger. AJ's biting his thumb right there.
Whatever you have to do, AJ.
Yes, and he power bombs him.
Oh, God! Sunset flip power bomb. Back first into the tax.
This is his chance.
Can he cover him? Can he pin him? Count winners. Count one. Count two.
Yeah!
What a night!
An incredible night! What a historical night!
Number 22, Base Brawl. On December 8th, 2005 on Impact, TNA Wrestling honored members of the world champion Chicago White Sox with AJ Pierzynski as the special guest.
Listen to that crowd! Paying Bobby the Brain the respect that he deserves as he lets in AJ Pierzynski of the Chicago White Sox and the strength and conditioning coach Dale Torborg, a true legend in the ring.
Bobby Heenan, did you ever think you would see the day that the Chicago White Sox did it winning the World Series?
I knew as soon as they signed AJ, they were going to be heavyweight champions of baseball.
You're not kidding. AJ Pierzynski, congratulations from everyone here at TNA. It was an incredible run, an incredible year for the Sox.
Thank you, Mike. It was a great run for the Sox, but I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, and growing up and watching wrestling and seeing what TNA has done this year, it's been even a more incredible year for them, and we're here to present them as White Sox members, world champions, with some presents that we brought, especially for the X Division stars.
Check this out. This is AJ Pierzynski's bat, and ladies and gentlemen, reporters actually started referring during the postseason to AJ Pierzynski as the phenomenal AJ Pierzynski, borrowing the nickname of the phenomenal AJ Styles. Dale Torborg, that's an autographed bat from everyone involved with the White Sox this year. Presentation to the stars of the X Division.
Yeah, we want to make sure that Chris Sabin, he's done an unbelievable job this year. This is a 2005 World Series Championship autographed bat.
Wow.
Nice job.
I'll tell you what,
and
folks.
Bobby Heenan, looks like you've got a very special jersey for Sanjay Dutt.
Well, it's not my laundry. Wear it in good health, young man. Enjoy it.
AJ, I know it's your turn. It's time for you to do the honors as well.
Well, on the behalf of TNA and the X Division.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now this is just rude.
However, Simon Diamond and his Diamonds in the Rough took exception to the ceremony, leading to an all-out brawl.
Oh, come on. Now this is just rude right here.
I'd hate to be the one to break up this feel-good moment of the year. But I gotta be honest. I cannot believe that we're taking the time out on a wrestling show to present baseball players with awards.
They've earned it.
I was always one of the guys who thought that it was unjust that people in other sports could come in to our sport. And I always used to say, what if I showed up one day at someone's training camp or a tryout or something and said, hey, you know, I'm an athlete as well. Let me show you.
Mr. All-Star AJ Przinsky. Mr. World Series, the guy whose claim to fame was that you struck out and you got to first base because a catcher fell asleep.
Doesn't matter how you win, Simon Diamond.
Let me ask you a question. What'd you hit last year? 256. That's 1 out of 4. If David Young or Alex Skipper were 1 out of 4 in a wrestling match, I'd fire them. If I was 1 out of 4, I'd fire myself. I want you to take your 256 batting average and the guy who couldn't succeed in my sport and had to go to yours.
Oh, now that's just really disrespectful.
Back to the south side.
Oh, that was just too much for Dale Torborg to take.
I see how it's going to be. See, you're hitting 256, so you got to bring your designated hitter to do your job. Well, buddy, I don't hit 256. I hit home runs.
Oh, he just slapped Torborg right in the face, and he tackles him, and it's on. There's a brawl going on. As you can see, Torborg went right at Diamond. Security getting in. I mean, look at it. AJ Przinsky's trying to get a piece of somebody. You can see he's going after David Young. He's calling him. This is just a melee. There they are. AJ Przinsky. There's a brawl in the ring.
In the grand scheme of things, I knew what it would get. I knew it. I knew it would be on SportsCenter. I knew it would be in Sports Illustrated. I knew it would be on CNN. I knew it.
Pierzynski, Dale Torborg, and Chris Sabin later defeated the Diamonds in the Rough at the December 2005 Turning Point pay-per-view event. Number 21. Rhino gores his way to the gold. The October 2005 Bound for Glory pay-per-view was an event that Rhino will never forget.
Here's the size advantage here. Is he going to go for the Rhino driver? Here he goes. No, not from the middle row. Oh, my God, you can break a man's neck like that.
At the pay-per-view, the War Machine won an unprecedented 3 matches in one night. After conquering the Monsters Ball match, Rhino went on to win a gauntlet for a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight title against Jeff Jarrett.
Somebody's leaving Bound for Glory in a casket, and Jarrett immediately goes to the attack on the already weakened Rhino.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's going to make a mockery of this, and it's just like you said, this rolled right into Jarrett's favor. And I don't know, I might even question maybe the decision on how this was done when I think of somebody who could have been out there, but look, oh, nice drop kick.
And what more? He's been physically decimated at this point.
He's just taunting him right here, just taunting him.
Oh, no, rolls Rhino back in. Jarrett, don't see this often. High risk, perched up on the top.
He's going to finish it right here.
Just waiting for Rhino to turn, and when he does...
Oh, there it goes. I mean, it's like Rhino can see it coming, but I don't think his brain can get to his body to move fast enough.
Oh, for God's sakes, here comes AMW!
Oh, this is just wrong. Like they're giving him another guitar.
You gotta go. Harrison Storm, AMW, the associate.
Oh, what a shot by Ortiz.
And there's one for Storm. He caught him with the
Gore! 1, 2, 3.
And new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Rhino!
Battered, bloodied, and bruised, Rhino overcame overwhelming odds to beat Jarrett to claim the world title.
How did he do it? What a night Bound for Glory is for Rhino, the man beast!
you know, winning the NWA World title was a big accomplishment for me and any wrestler that has ever held that title. It's the most prestigious title in wrestling today. To come out that night a champion and the world champion, you know, and the NWA World Champion, it's just, you know, something that nobody can ever take that away from me, you know, winning that title.
Number 20, Raven debuts and steals the world title.
Daniels, high risk.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's true. He's got it. 1, 2. He did it. He did it. He did it.
On January 22, 2003, Jeff Jarrett had successfully defended his NWA World Heavyweight title when a longtime enemy made his TNA debut.
Against insurmountable odds, against all odds, Jeff Jarrett did it, and the NWA locker room empties for the celebration.
Oh, so many people's lives were at
JB,
stake.
get in there, get a word with Jarrett. Let's send Borash in to talk to Jeff.
Double J, you beat insurmountable odds tonight in front of your hometown remaining NWA World Heavyweight Champion and overcoming sports entertainment.
What?
What the hell?
That's Raven.
That's Raven.
That's Raven.
Attacking Jarrett.
What is going on?
That night was just the start of the long-standing feud between Jarrett and Raven in TNA.
He's got the belt.
He's taking the belt.
He's got the belt. Raven's got the NWA title.
What the hell is going on?
And leave it to Raven, scumbag that he is, to make his debut in TNA by committing a crime, stealing the NWA World Heavyweight Championship from the then current champion Jeff Jarrett.
Taking the World Heavyweight title and holding it up, and you can see that corner, there's a little sign down there, remember, that somebody written said, McMahon fears Raven.
Would you expect anything less from a whiny, crybaby dirtbag like Raven? Not me.
They say possession is 9/10 of the law. And when I stole the belt from Jeff Jarrett on my debut, I ushered in a whole new era of TNA. It meant that things were going to be happening that don't happen most any other place. Violence, bloodshed, pain, mayhem, fate, all coming together. One beautiful moment as I hit the ring, laid Jeff Jarrett out, and took the World Heavyweight title.
Number 19, Nash, Hall, and Savage debut at Victory Road. The November 2004 Victory Road pay-per-view saw Jeff Jarrett successfully defend the NWA World Heavyweight title against Jeff Hardy in a ladder match.
Step ahead, the world champion.
What the hell? You know who it is.
What the hell is this?
He's here. He didn't let Jeff Hardy down.
However, the big news of the night was the arrival of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall to TNA Wrestling as they gave the assist to the King of the Mountain.
Oh, I think if Jeff's going to have one in his hand, Nash is coming prepared for the two. One for Hall and one for Jarrett.
Nash in the ring. Nash has got the two guitars. You see Hardy.
Wait a minute. He just handed one to Scott Hall. Jarrett knows he's in trouble. But no, they crashed him. They crashed him. And another one. And it's all gonna be Jeff Jarrett. Kevin Nash turned on Hardy.
And now Jarrett, he's got his hands on the title.
He holds the belt.
Jeff Jarrett retains the NWA World's Heavyweight title. Thanks to Scott Hall. And thanks to Kevin Nash, the outsiders were the difference maker, not the ladder.
I can't believe what I just seen. He knows he's got to carry the torch, and that's AJ Styles, but the numbers, come on, AJ.
The phenomenal one. He's not worried about numbers. Springboard double clothesline. Enziguri for Hall. Spin kick for Jarrett.
Kevin Nash saying no. Now he's getting prepared.
Kevin Nash saying yes.
Look at this right here. But AJ too quick. Nash just getting old. Wow, great move by AJ.
What a drop kick by Styles. Right hand rocks Hall. Move to the midsection for Jarrett. He's going to clash
boom by Kevin Nash drills it.
Here comes the Crew. Conan hits the ring. Here comes the Truth Killings. Here comes BG James. The Crew has hit the ring. Finally, we've got wrestlers from the back that are going to even things up and show Hall and Nash and Jarrett that they're going to fight for their spot.
You see BG. Oh, look at this. You see Scott Hall's got the Truth and he levels him.
There's the Edge on Ron the Truth Killings. Now BG James. Cut off by Nash.
Oh man, Kevin Nash has got BG.
Here it comes. Jackknife. Powerbomb.
Just as it appeared Jarrett, Nash, and Hall were set for a hostile takeover, a wrestling icon made a surprise appearance to even the odds.
Shane Douglas was trying to find out tonight who is...
Could it be?
Oh my God!
You want to get it?
We'll see you Wednesday and Thursday on Best Damn. We'll see you Friday on Impact. But you can't miss Turning Point. My God, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Randy Savage is at Victory Road.
Number 18, the first Six Sides of Steel cage match. On July 21, 2004, TNA introduced a new arena of warfare to professional wrestling, the Six Sides of Steel cage match. The bout featured rivals America's Most Wanted challenging the Naturals for the NWA World Tag Team title.
I think going into this one, the first Six Sides of Steel, we'd already gone through the first cage match, which we've talked about in the past, it being very appreciative of us for TNA to give us that opportunity. And this, I think we went back to the whole transition of a six-sided ring. You know, we've been asked numerous times, you know, guys, what's the adjustment like going into a six-sided ring? You know, you kind of give that explanation, and the truth is, it's not that bad. You know, going from 4 sides to 6 sides was not much of an adjustment, but it's different. You know, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a six-sided cage match, and there's a couple different things that are different. You know, when you have more sides, it's you know, the cage doesn't give as much.
But like you said, once again, you know, it's one of those deals. It's a huge moment for me because it's 2 of the guys I love to work with, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, the Naturals. You know, it was an honor to be in there with them. It was an honor to be in the cage match, and it's an honor to be in the cage match. Being TNA, it's never pleasant to go into a cage match, but definitely a highlight to us. Definitely a highlight.
They are the current reigning and defending.
Oh, wait a minute, Mike. They're not even letting them finish announcing them. You can tell AMW didn't even want to hear them announced as the tag team champions.
And driven him face first right into the steel.
One more time, Wildcat says, and there he goes.
Boy, you're right, Don. That is like a steel wall.
It is.
This matchup continues. It's almost as if it's a match of attrition, Don.
Yes. Survival of the fittest.
Exactly.
Oh, great double clothesline. Storm has a chance. Here comes a little combo move. Whoa!
Perfect double team. Inverted ET in.
Oh, he gets out hanging in there, but now the double team work. Oh, what a move by Stevens!
Chase Stevens was able to cut off Chris Harris. Roll-up attempt on Storm. He super kicked him into the roll-up.
He got it! Oh, he got out of it! Look at this, Chase Stevens going up. He's going to try to end it, much like how we saw Wildcat Chris Harris do it.
Chase Stevens, 15 feet above the floor at the top of the...
You gotta be kidding me! You got to be!
Look at Harris with those lefts. He just knocked Stevens down to the floor.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Team Canada!
Team Canada!
Team Canada!
Coming in!
Pulling Chris Harris down.
What in the world just happened here?
All 4 members of Team Canada.
Wait a minute.
They're
Here
beating on
comes
Harris.
Triple X! But again, though, the numbers game on Storm. He's got to somehow get the victory. Oh, wait a minute, somehow. Andy Douglas got some powder in there.
Powder right in the face, right in the eyes of James Storm.
And here they go. There's no one to help him.
The natural disaster. The natural disaster.
2.
Only 2. Senior official Rudy Charles says only 2. Stevens has got a steel chair, directing traffic, motioning for his partner Andy Douglas to move on.
And he catches him with it. Storm just showing unbelievable guts and determination. But how many shots can he take? It's done.
The winners of the match, and still NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Naturals.
Think about this. The Naturals, they just beat AMW at their own game, at their own dream match.
Unbelievable upset. One of the biggest upsets of all time.
I'm sure the fans looked at it as an upset. Yeah. I'm sure the company looked at it as an upset, and you know, everybody did, except for us, because we've believed in ourselves from day one. But to answer your question, you know, in more detail, it probably was more a respect thing. And it meant more to us, like the company had the respect in us and had the faith in us. And you know, those tag titles mean a lot to us. And there's a lot of famous tag teams and a lot of big names that have held those belts. And for us to win and retain those the titles in a cage match, I mean, it was a pretty special time for us. And I think that's when the Naturals went from here to here.
Number 17, Jeff Jarrett becomes King of the Mountain. On June 2nd, 2004, TNA Wrestling held the first ever King of the Mountain match. The bout featured Jeff Jarrett versus AJ Styles versus Raven versus Chris Harris versus The Truth. The innovative bout was in effect a reverse ladder match, a first of its kind in professional wrestling.
They figure it's in their best interest as Jeff Jarrett just brings the ladder right into AJ.
Using the ladder as a weapon. Decided they're going to charge, and they drive the ladder into the chest of the champ.
And now they go right in.
Wildcat out of the box.
Oh, Raven was waiting for him. Did you see him trying?
Harris, I think, has got a grip on the title. Oh, Raven sent through the table. Chris Harris just has to hang the belt. The Truth is out.
Oh, he's not going to let him. You see The Truth up.
Look out!
Oh, and he sends the Wildcat into the table.
Slowly making his way up. He's been through so much in this match.
He's got to realize that Jeff Jarrett, he's got it. He's got the guitar.
Jarrett with the guitar. The Truth is close. Hang it, Ron.
Oh, he catches him right on the head. And now, Jeff Jarrett has the belt.
He's got the belt up at the top. Styles is close.
He's got it. It's over.
Jarrett's the champ again.
3 times.
The winner of the match and new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jeff Jarrett.
Because of the win, Jarrett dubbed himself the King of the Mountain in TNA Wrestling.
But Jeff Jarrett, thanks to the guitar shot, and you see the look on Russo's face, that tells the whole story.
TNA was known about innovative concepts, and that certainly was a night that everyone will remember for that innovation. It was the first ever, just like the first ever Ultimate X, first ever King of the Mountain match.
Number 16, Raven fulfills his destiny. From the first day he arrived in TNA Wrestling, Raven claimed it was his destiny to become NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He received that opportunity at the 2005 Slammiversary pay-per-view in the King of the Mountain match.
Now we're going to find out just exactly what AJ... Oh, black hole slam! And he's got a
steel safety rail. Alpha male is reversed.
He slingshots.
Could be true for AJ.
Oh, can you believe that?
X Factor. Here comes
AJ bounced him right off the ladder into the table.
In the end, Raven realized his destiny when he climbed the ladder and captured the NWA World Heavyweight title.
Raven heading up the ladder. He's so close.
Oh, he's got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, but look at the Monster Abyss is right there with him. Is Raven gonna get it?
Abyss on one side.
Is he gonna get it?
On the other.
Does he do it? He kicks him off. I don't believe this.
Raven
has
done it.
Is now the world champ. Raven has talked about his destiny for so long. For
For 2 years we've heard about the destiny of Raven. And now, he's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He's the king of the mountain. Those 2 words will be destiny fulfilled.
Number 15, the first Ultimate X match. On August 20th, 2003, the first Highwire Ultimate X match took place on pay-per-view. The bout featured X Division champion Chris Sabin putting his gold on the line against Matt Bentley and Kazarian. 4 wires crossed high above the ring with the X title hanging in the middle. Whoever pulled the belt down first would be declared the winner and new champion.
You know, you just said it, Mike. There's very few firsts in this business, and we're seeing one tonight.
You know, being part of the first Ultimate X was very monumental in wrestling because it was a first, which is very rare in the wrestling business, and to actually be a part of that was just something phenomenal. I remember there was so much hype going into it. Like, what was this match going to consist of? You know, nobody had ever seen one before. So, you know, for the first time for the fans to be able to see, you know, the X crossing and the belt hanging, and finally, you know, the first time we climbed those wires and they saw what the match was going to be, really, you know, really get your blood going and really got me excited.
To me, the Ultimate X is a way to push the X Division so we can showcase what we can do. I know a lot of people say, oh, I see that ring, or I see the X in the top, I can do this, I can do that. Well, I invite you to come to TNA and show us what you can do, because once you do what you do, we'll show you what we do, and you'll see why TNA is going to be on top.
Prepare for this kind of a match. It's not like you can check out videotapes as we see Ish and Kazarian so close to the title.
Oh, did you see
He's got a steel chair!
Lost some blood. As here goes Kazarian.
Kazarian gonna try and make his way across the cable. The belt hangs in the balance. He climbs the corner as well. Kazarian just inches away from getting the belt.
As they're fighting there.
Well-placed kick
going up.
Well-placed kick by Sabin. Stops Kazarian. Now Sabin. Sabin trying.
Hanging in the balance. Oh, wait a minute. What is they doing?
From the cables. Making and unpredictable. That's what total non-stop action is all about.
So unpredictable.
Here goes Kazarian. He's so close to the belt. Sabin. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna take down the title? Who's gonna be X Division champ?
Oh, Kazarian, so close. Wait a minute.
Look at Brian Nash. The title.
How did he do it?
Let's take another look at the replay.
The Ultimate X bout is regarded as the most innovative match in wrestling in the last decade.
Somehow he looked up, he saw an opportunity, and he went for it and seized it, and he's the new X Division champion.
Number 14, Alex Shelley films Sting. In February 2006, Jeff Jarrett sent Alex Shelley to California to film Sting to make sure he was truly retired from the sport of wrestling.
Jeff, I know you told me to go right up to him, but, you know, I think patience is a virtue here. Timing is everything. It's probably not a good idea to bother him while he's coaching his kid's football team. I mean, not that I'm scared of him or anything, but... Isn't that cute, walking with his daughter? There's a lot of weirdos out there. Look, John, Paul, George, and Stingo. It's a Beatles reference. It's hilarious. Pop culture, man. Crossing Abbey Road, huh? Oh, I cracked myself up. We'll give Daddy a kiss. There you go. Jeff, you should give him a kiss with your guitar. That would be hilarious. And what do you do when you retire? You play golf. Why don't you show your son how to play golf, huh, Sting? I know damn well you can't show him how to wrestle anymore, huh? When did you become so boring and so mortal anyway? Jeff, I think he might have saw me I mean, I know I have to confront him sooner or later. I would just rather it be later than sooner. You know, rather do it on my time.
Turn the camera thing off. Turn it off! Think this is funny?
No.
Why would you do this?
Told to.
Get a life! Get a life! Tell Jeff Jarrett he's out of his mind. This isn't funny to me. You don't film my family, my personal life. My wife and my kids. You guys stepped over the line. Tell Jarrett he stepped over the line. And tell him that I'll be at the next pay-per-view, and he better have eyes in the back of his head. This isn't funny. And it's not a joke. He's gonna wish that he never got me started.
What should I say to him, though?
Tell him Sting's not coming to the pay-per-view. You tell him Steve Borden's coming to the pay-per-view.
Oh, great. This isn't gonna go over well.
Get a life, idiot!
Oh, Sting. Well, let me just say, firstly, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't done that before in some capacity. You know what I mean? I think that was a series that helped make Alex Shelley a star, and, you know, I gave a bit of a rub to Sting, too. Helped put him back in the limelight, so to speak.
Number 13, AJ Styles crowned first X Division champion. On June 26, 2002, a tournament was held on TNA's second ever pay-per-view to crown the first X Division champion. The double elimination bout featured AJ Styles versus Jerry Lynn versus Psychosis versus Senshi.
We sparked a new era of a new belt. Not just a new division, but just a new belt and something special with this belt, because it wasn't about weight limit, it was about no limits.
With special referee Ricky the Dragon Steamboat registering the final 3 count, AJ Styles was crowned the first TNA era X Division champion.
I had the opportunity to win that title, and that means a lot to me, because when you look in the history books of TNA and you look at their first X Division champion, AJ Styles is what you'll read. And that is something special.
Number 12, the debut of Jeff Hardy. On June 23, 2004, reigning X Division champion AJ Styles was set to defend the gold against Kid Cash, but an injury cost the challenger his shot at the gold. As a result, TNA management brought in a mystery opponent to face the Phenomenal One, none other than the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Because quite simply, the Phenomenal One has done it all. The only man to hold all 3 championships, from the tag to the world's title to now 3-time X Division title holder.
Madness to the top. Madness at the top.
From
of the surprise entrances in TNA Wrestling, the surprise guests that have stopped by, I can't remember one that was as deafening in that building as when Jeff Hardy walked through the curtain and took on AJ Styles that night. What a way to have an anniversary show, and what a surprise that was.
Think what's going through AJ's mind right now. This is his house. He owns the X Division. He's the champ. This crowd always behind him. And now the crowd's so happy to see Jeff Hardy back in the ring. They're torn. There's mixed emotions out there.
But now listen to the crowd.
Wait a minute. AJ.
You're right.
AJ.
Lay out for just a second and you hear that they not only appreciate Jeff Hardy in the ring, but the chants for AJ Styles, well, they tell AJ just exactly how much everyone here appreciates everything he's accomplished in the 2-year history of TNA.
He's going to have to think on his feet because he's seen an opponent in the ring that he's never seen. And Jeff Hardy right there takes an advantage.
Quickly the drop down by AJ. Oh, man.
Kick by AJ as he nails it.
Great.
He's just got to worry about one thing, and that's walking out of here with the X Division gold still wrapped around his waist. Oh, what a kick by Hardy. Kind of inside out of it there and just caught AJ off guard.
Yeah, AJ never saw that one coming as Hardy, smart move that time, he faked him out. Looked like when he grabbed onto the top rope that he was going to slingshot himself up and over. Instead, he used a kick move in between the ropes, and that time he caught him with the slingshot.
He's the X Division champion. Look at that kick by AJ. Takes it right over. Here he goes. Go!
Sensational springboard move. Catches him, you're right, up on the top turnbuckle.
Hardy using the elbows, and they work as they knock AJ off. And now Hardy going up top.
Repeated shots by Hardy, going to try and...
Oh, did you see that?
Spectacular move by Hardy.
See that
if there's any way they just hit the ring.
What is going on here?
Think of it.
This is BS, man. They have just come in. One of the greatest matches that we've been watching. And now Kid Cash is stealing AJ's thunder.
How dare Kid Cash do this on our second anniversary?
Unfortunately, the match ended in controversy as Cash interfered in the bout.
I didn't sign up for this. As you see Kid Cash and Dallas just doing the beatdown.
It's you know what?
Unbelievable.
Kid Cash and Dallas
doesn't know what's going on.
Jeff Hardy's walking away
he grabbed the chair.
Jeff Hardy, steel chair in hand. And here we go. Jeff Hardy's got the chair.
Oh, great move there by Hardy as he comes to the aid of AJ. More out of respect than anything, but Dallas has got him.
6'9" Dallas has got him from AJ.
AJ cleans him. That's how you bring 6'9" to your level.
Wow. What a night. What a match. But Kid Cash, look out.
Here he goes.
Hardy going to the top. Excellent on Dallas.
And the crowd loves it.
Kid Cash and Dallas, they may have screwed up this second anniversary show dream match. But Jeff Hardy and the phenomenal AJ Styles come back to clean house.
AJ Styles keeps his belt because of the disqualification.
You're right. Let's watch this reaction between the two. AJ, you're right, Don, retains the gold, keeps the championship because of the interference of Cash and Dallas.
Nothing was said here tonight. As Cash and Dallas, oh, you can see Kid Cash realize that he was out of the picture and he came in. What is going on right there?
Almost seems as if Hardy's just upset at this entire situation, and I guess I really can't blame him. His in-ring return, our X Division dream match, all spoiled by Cash.
Number 11, the inception of TNA Wrestling. On June 19th, 2002, the era of TNA Wrestling was born with the company's first pay-per-view from Huntsville, Alabama.
hello everyone from ringside. I am Mike Tenay, welcoming you to the premier event of the NWA TNA. It's all about total non-stop action. Tonight, a very special evening. It's an evening that revolves around history, and history on so many fronts. Number one, we are going to be respecting history. The legends of the NWA are in attendance. People like Harley Race, Dory Funk Jr., and Ricky Steamboat. And gentlemen, we are also going to be making history this evening. Not only the first ever event, but we are also going to be crowning an NWA World's Heavyweight Champion with the gauntlet for the gold. Among his 8 reigns as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Is he wrestling tonight?
Who?
Harley Race.
No, he's not wrestling. He's here because he's a legend in this sport. His father, Dory Sr., his brother, Terry Funk. Dory Funk Jr. won the NWA title in 1969 when he defeated Big Thunder Gene Kiniski. It was an incredible 4-year, 3-month run for Dory as champion.
Please welcome Ricky Steamboat.
Listen to the reaction for the Dragon, and he has in his hands the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt.
It'll feel like
Wait a minute, what is Jeff Jarrett doing?
Jeff Jarrett again.
And Jackie Fargo, NWA official.
Toby Keith.
It's Toby Keith as well.
Toby Keith.
They've got security holding Toby Keith back and Jackie Fargo. Jeff's making friends everywhere he goes tonight. They're gonna go at it.
Here comes Scott Hall. Scott Hall and Jeff Jarrett.
Next week, Scott Hall and Jeff Jarrett. I can't believe this.
Toby Keith has come to ringside.
Is he an entrant?
Nobody's making himself an entrant.
What is he doing in there? He has no business
He's
in
spit
there.
right in the face of Jeff Jarrett.
What is this?
It's Toby Keith. Has Jarrett up.
What is this?
Over with that suplex. Toby Keith just suplexed Jeff Jarrett. Shamrock in trouble. Remember, it's pinfall or submission. Shamrock, belly to belly. Hook to the leg. 2, 3.
Shamrock the match. And new NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Ken Shamrock.
He did it. History is made on the first ever NWA TNA pay-per-view event. And Ken Shamrock is the new heavyweight champion of the world.
Number 10. Candido leads the Naturals to tag team gold. On April 28, 2005, the wrestling world lost a close friend with the passing of Chris Candido. Candido's final appearance is a moment fans will never forget, as the veteran managed his tag team, the Naturals, in a bout against rivals America's Most Wanted for the tag team title.
Will you show an injured man some respect? Everybody saw the horrendous injury that I sustained at lockdown. And TNA has forced me to relive it again and again and again by showing the replays. And you know something? As I'm standing here with 9 titanium screws and 3 sheets of metal in my ankle, but I'm the kind of man that no matter what, nothing is going to keep me from this day, because my boys are going to take the tag team championship, and nothing in the world would make me miss this, guys. Nothing, guys. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you. Give me a chance.
I feel that match right there is my greatest match today, and that's because of Chris. Because you know how much pride he had in us, and if you watch the video of him walking us down the ramp to the end of the match, when he's calling us, you know, his boys, you know, that was Chris. You know, he wasn't told what to say. He had all that off the top of his head, and he added that himself, and it just really fit well with the Naturals. The greatest compliment that I think that we've ever received in this business was after that match. Chris pulled us to the side, and this is, you know, 15, 20-year veteran. And he pulled us to the side, and he's like, for the first time in like 5 or 6 years, he's like, you guys made me a fan of this business. He's like, I was standing on the outside of the ring and I was catching myself enjoying and wondering what's going to happen next and just being a fan for the business.
Rudy Charles cut him off. Wait a minute. He even has a chair. No! He just slaps him down.
Spear by Harris on Stevens after that vicious chair shot.
What a match as it's all on the line.
Bodies laid out all over the impact zone.
Oh, wait a minute.
Candido.
No, come on.
He rolled him over.
No.
Referee.
No. No.
New tag champions.
The Naturals.
They just won the tag title.
The Naturals are the tag team champions of the world. Chris Candido's goal has just come to fruition.
Chris Candido, broken leg and all, has just led the Naturals to regaining the NWA Tag Team gold. They don't believe it.
Anybody that ever watched Chris Candido perform and wrestle wanted more because he was a true classic wrestler in every sense of the word. A great entertainer, could do the high spots, could do the talk, could make you laugh, could make you cry, could make you get pissed off.
He was so much more than just a wrestler. He was such a great human being. He was a guy who had such a passion and love, not only for wrestling, but for life. I mean, he was never down. He was never, very rarely, if ever, did you ever see him upset. And one of the saddest things was some of the demons that he had. But when he was able to overcome them, come back to TNA, and be Chris Candido, was just, I was so happy for him. And then after I attended his wake, I remember seeing the picture of him in his last moments in TNA. And although I was very sad for my friend, I was also happy because he was Chris Candido again. He loved life. He was doing what he was put on this earth to do. And I was happy that he was able to go out being Chris Candido, the one that everyone should remember, being Chris Candido.
But they've lost.
You can celebrate all you want, Candido, but you were the difference maker. You allowed the Naturals to win the tag titles.
Hey, there's no doubt that I was a difference maker. That's why I got with my boys the Naturals, because they've been overlooked. And now, fair and square, they are the champions. And I was a difference maker because I got the brains, I got the experience, and even injured with 97 screws in my leg, I still proved that my boys are better than AMW any day of the week. Come on, guys. Come on.
Hey, the only thing fair would be to give Harrison Storm, to give America's Most Wanted a return match. That's the only thing that would be fair.
Are you the matchmaker, Mike, today? Is that your job? You're an announcer. And now, we're going to celebrate, because my boys are the champions. You get out of my face. Come on, champs. Win one for the Gipper. How about win one for Candido, baby?
How about you, Chase Stevens? Any final words from you?
Who won?
Naturally, we won. We won? Yeah. Candido, the Naturals, celebrate all you want. AMW, they deserve a rematch.
In that short period of time that we got to be with him and we got to know him, even though it was a short period of time, he rubbed off on us and elevated us to a level. Yeah,
more than anybody.
Elevated us to a level that we wouldn't be at today if it wasn't for Chris. And those few months that we got to spend with him really took us to a whole new level, and we look at the business in a whole new way now. You know, and I respect him, you know, and always will for that. We look back a lot, and I watched that match a lot, just to see the excitement that was in that match, and to know that when Chris's last match in that ring, I know he was happy because he pulled me to the side and Andy and told us about, you know, his life in the business and where, like Andy said, that we had made him a fan again. He was happy to be in the business and happy to be our manager at that time and doing what he did, you know, just loving the business the way he did.
Number 9. Christian Cage becomes NWA World Heavyweight Champion. It was a career moment for Christian Cage at the 2006 Against All Odds pay-per-view event as he challenged reigning world champion Jeff Jarrett for the title. When Cage signed with TNA Wrestling, he made it clear he had one goal in mind: to defeat Jarrett for the championship.
Just witness there as Christian Cage hit that inverted DDT and Jarrett crashed the
Look
back
at
of his
this!
head. High
He's going all the way up! Oh, but Jarrett gets out of the way, and he hits the rail dead on. And he's going up to... Oh, and Jeff Jarrett uses the advantage to get right to his feet.
You're right, it's a free shot for Gail Kim in her mind with referee Earl Hebner down, and now Jarrett as well. Look at this.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he setting him up for the stroke?
From the top row?
You're kidding me. He nails it from the top row.
Stroke off the top. The patented finishing move of the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett. Is he going to cover Christian and keep the title?
He's got it from the top, and the referee, though, still reeling in pain. Jeff Jarrett now covers. He's calling for the ref.
Hebner favoring the ankle.
He gets over there.
Drags himself over.
2. No! He kicks the shoulder up.
Just 2. Into the ropes. Oh!
Again.
See that contact made with the referee's head that time.
Look at this. Earl Hebner is down.
He's knocked out. Is he going to go for the move?
Oh, he's got it.
He's got him. Pin him.
He rolls him over, but there's no referee. Wait a minute. Coming in, that's Slick Johnson. Oh, and Jarrett just is able to get out of it.
Referee.
He's had enough of this. Is he going to set her up? Oh, wait a minute. Guitar. Oh, he crushes him with it. No.
Guitar shot by Jarrett.
No.
Look at Gail Kim. Clear up the evidence. Look at her clean that evidence out of the ring.
And putting it underneath the ring. Jarrett's got it. He's waiting again, though. The referee not there.
Nobody there to make the count.
Here he comes.
Jarrett attempted to use every underhanded move in his arsenal to turn back the challenge, but on this night, Cage wouldn't be denied.
Can't be happening. He got out. He got out. The crowd can't believe it.
They're tearing the roof off the impact zone.
Joe, he's got the referee distracted.
How many times can we see this?
Oh, boy, he slams her down.
Power bomb on Gail Kim. Planted her.
Wait a minute, Jarrett going for the unprettier himself.
Trying to beat him with his own move.
No, he doesn't. Oh, look at this.
Jarrett lands
He's
on
got
his
him in
feet.
the stroke.
Attempt at the stroke is blocked.
He's got him in him. He hits it. He hits it. Let's go. Count it out. 1, 2.
The winner of the match and new heavyweight champion of the world, Christian Cage.
Everything that he threw at him, he was able to find a way. He found a way to fulfill his destiny.
He's finally done it, Don. He shattered the glass ceiling, and in the process, Christian Cage puts his name right next to the elite of his profession, once and for all.
When I won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, I mean, that was the single biggest highlight of my career. I would have felt there was a huge void in my career if I never got the opportunity and, quite frankly, never won the World Heavyweight Championship. I always saw myself as a main event caliber performer, heavyweight championship material, and all I needed was the opportunity, and TNA gave me that opportunity. And on the first opportunity, I took full advantage. I won the title, and I also got to tell you that the fans were so ready for a changing of the guard, so to speak, that they were so ready to see somebody else other than Jeff Jarrett be the world champion.
He told his peers, he even told Sting, I guarantee you I'll be NWA World Heavyweight Champ, and Christian Cage delivered.
The celebration has begun. Jeff Jarrett is slunk out of here. It's all about Christian Cage, the new champion.
Now you can
World
say it.
champion.
The honor roll of the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. It bears the name Christian Cage, and it's a perfect
After Cage won the title, fans filled the ring to celebrate with the new world champion.
You gotta see it in the crowd! Coming in! Mobbing him!
Rhino's in there as well! Christian Cage, this is why you came to TNA!
Look at this, feel it!
Christian Cage is the NWA World Champion! And February 12, 2006 is a new day in TNA!
You know, they broke the ring that night. That's how many people were in the ring. It was crazy. It was an unbelievable feeling, out of control. That was the feeling of just everything being totally out of control. But that's what that night felt like. Winning the world title, it was an unbelievable night and one that I'll never forget. And I'm glad I got a chance. And it won't be my last world title run, believe me.
Number 8, Barbed Wire Massacre. At the December 2005 Turning Point pay-per-view, Abyss and Sabu clashed in the most barbaric bout in TNA wrestling history, the Barbed Wire Massacre. The ring was completely surrounded by the steel razor wire, resulting in plenty of bloodshed. It was the first live barbed wire match in pay-per-view wrestling history.
Now, he's got over his spear and he sets it up right on top of Sabu.
Oh no. Now what's he gonna do? Chair right across the chest and face of Sabu.
He's got nowhere to bounce
You can't spring off the rope.
What a counter by Sabu! Right where it hurts the most.
I've got a pretty strong stomach myself, but I've got to admit, watching Sabu and Abyss slice each other to ribbons at the Barbed Wire Massacre even made me queasy. When I was watching the blood pour out of Abyss's arm like a faucet after it had been torn open by barbed wire, I nearly had to vomit.
Sabu able to fight it off. Now charging. My God! Stomach first into the barbed wire. His entire body is stuck in the barbed wire board. Now Sabu up to his feet, going to try and mount an offensive here. After everything that he's gone through, quickly reversed off, puts on the brace. Whoa!
Well, you got to give Sabu credit. Oh, look at that! He pushed the ref out of the way, and Abyss goes face first, body first, right into the barbed wire table. He's stuck there. He's stuck into it. And you can see Mitchell screaming at him, but what can Abyss do?
Nothing. You're right, Don. He's got nowhere to go because he's stuck right against that barbed wire board.
Oh, he kicked it on top of the other. Oh, man.
He's sandwiched between them. Pin.
This is, oh, please, somebody end it.
The winner of Barbed Wire Massacre, Sabu.
1 month later, fans voted it TNA's 2005 Match of the Year.
A picture's worth 1,000 words right there. There is just no way to describe what we've seen as the crowd yelling Sabu has won. He took so much. Oh my, somebody get that off of him.
He's stuck, Don. He's sandwiched in between the barbed wire boards. And look at Sabu put the boots to him after he's already won the Barbed Wire Massacre.
It's just emotion right now. It's adrenaline. They're both hurt. You can see the blood pouring out of Sabu's face. Oh man, Abyss, I can't even imagine what he's going through underneath there. That sandwich of barbed wire.
Abyss is going to have scars on his arms for the rest of his life as a result of that match with Sabu. And although I do not like Sabu, I've got to admit that I respect him. And in a way, I have to give him a sort of backhanded thanks because he helped Abyss get over his fear of barbed wire.
Number 7, AJ Styles ends Jarrett's world title reign. At the May 2005 Hard Justice pay-per-view event, the NWA World Heavyweight title was on the line as the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, faced the phenomenal AJ Styles for the gold. Serving as special referee for the bout was no-holds-barred fighter Tito Ortiz.
Nice move though by AJ. Again, he just knows how somehow, and he does it. Wow.
Spiked him that time.
He's hard.
Could be the, what's this? Lonnie Brown. What's the alpha male?
AJ gets out of the way and he pounces Jarrett. He's got to take care of Monty Brown right now. He's got to make sure.
Wait a minute, another referee in, too.
Oh, look at this.
Tito pulled the senior official, Rudy Charles, out. He said, I'm the referee here.
That's what he meant to Monty by you. You got it, Monty, but it backfired, it looked like, but with all the confusion, Jarrett able to get it back. Oh, he just pushed Tito Ortiz out of the way.
Uh-oh. How wise is that, Jarrett?
Oh.
Tito just yanked him right down.
Many say Jarrett's big mistake was getting in the face of Ortiz during the bout.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Oh, what a right hand, a knockout shot. Tito Ortiz just knocked out Jeff Jarrett.
AJ Styles going up top here.
Can he take advantage? This could be the opening from the top.
Unbelievable, he hit the spiral down.
Spiral down, AJ. Here's count 1,
2. He's down.
New champion. New champion.
He hit him with the spiral down. He had to go to a move he hasn't used in over 2 years.
Who's better than adapting? Who's better than changing his offense on the fly? The Styles clash, it was countered. The Styles clash, it was blocked. So you're right, Don. He went to the bag of tricks, and he used the spiral tap, and he has done it. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
All the hard work, all the dedication has paid off. And I still got to give it to Tito Ortiz. He took the interference with Monty Brown. He didn't disqualify anything.
The fact that Jeff Jarrett had the opportunity to hold the world title for a year and I spoiled that for him, that felt good. And I don't think I was the only one that felt that. The fans seemed to enjoy it as much as I did.
AJ Styles!
Soak it in, AJ! Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy it here at the Impact Zone. Enjoy it around the world on pay-per-view. AJ Styles has done it. AJ Styles is the NWA champion.
Number 6, AMW versus Triple X, 6 Sides of Steel. At the December 2004 Turning Point pay-per-view, tag team rivals America's Most Wanted battled Triple X inside the confines of the 6 Sides of Steel. The stakes were enormous, as the losing team would be forced to disband forever.
Even when we first heard about, hey, we want to put you guys in the cage again. The thought right there is like, good Lord, this feud is continuing on. I think, 17 months in between.
It's kind of like our Rock and Roll at Midnight Express feud.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's just, and this had to be it. And what better way to end the feud for good than to have, we had to put a big stipulation on it. And that was, the team that loses had to split up. And that's something, we were looking at it like, well, hell, we're not ready to split up. We got a lot more to do. So we went into it knowing that everything was on the line.
Covered in blood, everybody was bleeding. It's almost unavoidable in a match like this. For Daniels, and there he goes, right off the top. I lost an opportunity. Look at this. They just slammed James Storm right into the Look at this. Look at it. Oh, he takes the elbow off. Puts him back to the other side of the cage, and then plants him. Teamwork right there in Triple X. Wow.
Here's the pin. Cover 2.
Oh, he barely gets up and top. Oh, look at this. Wow. He just slammed him from the top of the cage.
Brought him up the top. On the top of the cage. Good God.
You got to be kidding.
Here's the pin. AEW.
Oh, yes. How in the world did Prime Time kick out of that? Death sentence. There he goes, and he ends it. Oh, that's just wrong.
Pin attempt. Here's the cover. Here's 2.
He somehow kicks out of it. You gotta be kidding.
It's a miracle.
The bout featured the most insane move ever attempted when primetime Elix Skipper walked the top of the cage in a moment no one will ever forget.
No, he can't. He cannot. No way. No way. You got to be kidding. You got to do it.
A lot of people want to hear, my comments on that, and the truth is, when, you're sitting up there, I'm so distracted with kicking Daniels in the head, I got blood rushing in my face. I mean, I could see out of the corner of my eye, I could see Elix up there doing something, but, you know, I think we both have been hurricane rounded by him off the top rope. You know, but it's just not a thought that he's going to, you know, be doing anything like that. And by the time I realized what was going on and wiped the blood out of my face, he was there. And it was just too late to even react. And the next thing I know, I'm flying through the air. And I mean, I remember when I landed, I thought I broke my rib. And so it was pretty intense. I mean, the whole match was intense.
Elix walking the cage, we had talked about the possibility of him doing that, and we both knew it was going to be kind of tricky to get one of those guys in position for him to do it. It's one of those things that in your head, you see it go off, but in reality, any little slip, any little misstep could have been disaster for him, for both of us.
When I went out to do it, it wasn't my goal to try to do the best move in wrestling or to do something nobody else could do. It was just one of those things I knew I could do, and I just had to do it. And I was with the right, 3 other people to do it, and we pulled it off.
I have never seen anything like this in my life. No way! No!
Oh my God! The Tower of Doom! They're gonna go for the Powerplex!
They got the Powerplex! Oh, they got it! 1, 2, 3! Unbelievable!
We just saw AMW beat Triple X with their own move, the combination powerbomb suplex, the Powerplex. Think about it, Don. AMW's together. They're a team. But Triple X, they must disband their gun. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a part of one of the most memorable nights in professional wrestling history.
I remember I was handcuffed to the corner when Elix got pinned. I couldn't help him out. So I finally got uncuffed, and I just put my head in my hands, and I was bleeding all over the place. And I wasn't thinking about the bleeding. I wasn't thinking about how I felt pain-wise. I was just thinking about how we weren't going to be able to tag ever again. And I felt like we were a better team than America's Most Wanted.
Going back and looking at the match, we did everything we could. They just, they had a better night than we did, and they happened to win.
It's unfortunate that we went out the way we did, but I think that everything we did in TNA, the name of Triple X, the legacy of Triple X is going to last forever.
It is regarded as perhaps the greatest steel cage match in the history of professional wrestling. Number 5, Christian Cage arrives. At the November Genesis pay-per-view, TNA Wrestling promised the debut of a huge free agent star. That free agent signing was none other than Christian Cage.
Christian Cage! The rumors are correct! He has made the jump! His crowd is on their feet! And they're going crazy! People wondered would he really do it? Well, there is your answer!
Let's listen to the reaction. They're standing as one here in Genesis. Here in the Impact Zone for Christian Cage. I see he's going back to his Canadian roots. His original wrestling name, Christian Cage. Standing ovation.
What an ovation! Christian Cage grabs the microphone. And these are words that everybody in the Impact Zone is anticipating.
It's deafening. What a reaction for Christian Cage and TNA.
So I can guess you can imagine the question that I got asked the most this week. Are the rumors that we've been hearing true? Is it true that you're going to TNA? And if so, why? Well, I'll tell you this much. I can tell you this much. I didn't come here
right there
to see the same guy come out and say the same damn thing week after week after week.
For months and months and months.
And I didn't come here to see a grown man dressed up like a doctor pulling things out of another man's ass.
Amen!
And you can be damn sure I didn't come here because I got fired.
He jumped!
Which brings me to another rumor that I want to address and put to bed right now. The rumor that I got lowballed in a contract offer. Well, that's not true at all. Actually, I was offered a very hefty sum to stay exactly where I was. But the reason that I came to TNA is the same reason that each and every one of you is in this arena right now. The same reason that everybody's watching Genesis live on pay-per-view. And that reason is that I love wrestling.
Then you come to the right place.
Yeah, my arrival here in TNA, the arrival of Christian Cage, I think was huge for both sides. I mean, for TNA's standpoint, I guess you could say that I was billed as the biggest transaction in company history, and to me that's big shoes to fill once you get here, but also a great honor. You know, I saw TNA as a company that was on the rise. It was, I thought, the next big thing in the wrestling industry, and something that I wanted to be a part of.
When I was sent here to get an answer from you tonight, and I know that you'll make the right choice.
Is that a Team Canada t-shirt?
Tell you what an acquisition that'd be for Team Canada. That would give them some major stroke.
Well, Scott, it looks like it's the right size, but it's gonna take me some time to see if it's the right fit.
Whoa!
Team Canada thought it was a lock that Cage would join their side. However, Cage returned later in the night to join Team 3D in obliterating Jeff Jarrett and Team Canada.
Jarrett gonna go to the top? Oh no!
Look at this, you can see him going up high right here. Wait a minute. Yes, here he comes, Christian Cage.
Here comes Christian Cage in the ring with a steel chair.
Oh, it looks like he's made his decision as he brings the chair in. And he's not gonna let Jeff Jarrett hit it.
Body's clear. To the left, to the right, out to the floor. What's Christian Cage and Team Canada coach Scott D'Amore?
Oh, D'Amore, wait a minute. Is he gonna show the Team Canada? Oh, come on.
Damn it.
Everything's going their way.
Damn it.
Everything. Just when you think he's coming out here to make the rescue, and he's pointing up and he's making a political statement right here.
And he's got the Team Canada t-shirt. That seals the deal.
Wait, what is he doing?
What?
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Unprettier for D'Amore.
Jarrett's up top, he can't believe what he's seeing.
Jarrett.
And there he goes. Christian Cage.
Set it up. Set it up. Brother Ray, Brother Devon. Launch him. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, he didn't come in here to TNA
it was this upstart company that had only been around for 3-4 years at the time, and was really starting to make waves, started getting a national television deal, about to get a new time slot on Thursday nights on Spike TV, and it was huge. And it was, I said to me, for them to make me feel like I would be a huge piece of this puzzle and be able to come in right away and contribute on the level that I always knew that I could. That was a major factor in me coming to TNA and really showing what I could do, what I was really all about, and maybe even felt that I wasn't given the chance to do in other places.
Number 4, the Unbreakable three-way match. At the September 2005 Unbreakable pay-per-view, the X Division title was on the line in a three-way match pitting AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. Wrestling fans around the world still regard the bout as perhaps the greatest match in TNA wrestling history. That night, these three athletes brought the X Division to a whole new level.
The Unbreakable three-way, man, with Samoa Joe, myself, and Christopher Daniels, I thought could definitely be the best match of the year, the best match in TNA history, the best match in wrestling history.
First of all, I think we showed that the X Division certainly is one of the main points, one of the top things about TNA. It was the first, in fact, it's the only time that the X Division Championship has been defended in the main event since we've been doing 3-hour pay-per-views.
It was the first time that TNA had said, hey, here's the ball. You guys are the main event. You guys are the top spot. Make it work. And we went out there and we did just that.
Yeah, the two challengers taking it right to the record holder, the 6-month reign of the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. Well, let's just say, man, Samoa Joe or AJ Styles, they want to end that.
You really just got to have eyes in the back of your head and know what's going on at all times. And right now, AJ Styles, oh man, he just, look at the power. Oh, look at the power right there of Samoa Joe as AJ Styles feet there. And that's when guys like Styles and Daniels can wear down a Samoa Joe. Oh man, AJ again. Oh man, is that kick dead on or what? Look at this. Oh man. Look out. Oh man. What a brutal kick by Samoa Joe.
Think of the power of 280 pounds. Joe rocking the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, the Pele! Out of nowhere! The Pele! And does he have the strength to do it? Look at the strength! He's got him!
He's got him up in a wrap! Butcher wrap! Submission!
It's unbelievable! He slaps it down! 1, 2! He's got it! No! Look at this! He has to use as much force as are worn out! And look at this! Daniel's sensing it right here, and AJ doesn't stop slinging elbows. You can't stop your motion. But look at the power. He's hit it. 1, 2. No, AJ's not going to have it.
Daniels.
This is his opportunity right here, and AJ fights back.
Both men, mid-ring exchange. Who's going to get the better of it?
It's just become fisticuffs right now. It's a matter of just, let's throw the technique out the window and blow after blow as AJ trying to take him down one after another.
Rights and lefts from the phenomenal one. Then the chop to the chest, but the shortcut by Daniels.
In the end, it was AJ Styles overcoming the odds to regain the coveted X Championship.
There. Is he going to set him up? He's got him in the angel's wings. And here it goes.
AJ fights it all.
He does, but he sends it back. 1, 2. AJ's got it. He's got it.
AJ's won the title.
The winner of the match and new X Division champion of the world, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
5-time champion. What a way to counter the angel's wings. Daniels can't believe it.
The end result is that the phenomenal AJ Styles, the first ever X Division champion, is now the first ever 5-time X Division title holder. And ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed something very special in TNA history and in professional wrestling history. Samoa Joe taking out. Samoa Joe still undefeated.
That's right. He wasn't pinned, but he couldn't do himself any good when he was on the outside looking in, and he couldn't get up in time. AJ Styles able to counter the angel's wings, Mike. Absolutely phenomenal effort by all three wrestlers.
Let's soak it in. the efforts of all three men. But down deep, they love the phenomenal AJ Styles. Can we top this? We're going to do our damnedest when we return October 23.
When we finally got in there in a three-way, where we got not just Joe, not just AJ, but Christopher Daniels, all thinking of how this could be the best match in wrestling history. Well, that's the only thing it could be, and I think it was.
I think after the match, the world was well aware of what the three of us were willing to do to win a match, and definitely what we're willing to do to up the ante in the X Division.
That match is definitely what the X Division is all about, and I think it's definitely what TNA is about.
Number 3, Jeff Jarrett attacks Hulk Hogan in Japan. In October 2003, Jeff Jarrett traveled to Japan on a mission to bring TNA wrestling to Hulk Hogan. During a post-match press conference, Jarrett shocked the Japanese press by blindsiding Hogan and bloodying the legendary star.
At the time Hulk Hogan was negotiating with TNA officials to come in, he was talking about he was going to take TNA to places that had never been. Same old Hulk Hogan. He wants to come in and take all the credit for everybody else's hard work. So with my attitude and my mentality, I wasn't going to wait for Hulk to come to TNA.
I'm in Japan. It is the same in the United States. I have unfinished business here in this country. I have unfinished business in the United States. I've never won the NWA title in the United States. I want to become NWA champion, IWGP champion.
Talking about unfinished business, Hogan. Yeah, you come out of the cocoon. Yeah, Jimmy Hart. Oh, come on, come out of the cocoon, Jimmy Hart. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, you want to talk about finished business? I'll tell you finished business. I'll tell you finished business, Hogan. Hogan, you want to talk about unfinished business? I'll tell you one thing. You get out under the cocoon. Get that out. You got the power.
Shoulder, help me. Help me. Come on, we need some help in here. Get some help. Come on. Come on, get some help.
It was totally out of nowhere. You know, here in the States, they were talking about Hulk Hogan and negotiating with TNA. But for me to appear over there, it shocked Hogan, it shocked the Japanese press, it shocked the Japanese wrestling promotion. And that clip, you know, it's still talked about today, and you know, the producers here use that clip. It was definitely a historical event in TNA history.
Upon returning to the United States, Jarrett aired the footage to the world and boasted of his accomplishment on pay-per-view. It was certainly a shot heard round the world. Number 2, Sting returns to wrestling at Final Resolution. At the January 2006 Final Resolution pay-per-view, the icon known as Sting made his epic return to wrestling for TNA. That night, Sting teamed with Christian Cage to face Jeff Jarrett and the alpha male Monty Brown. The reaction from the crowd in the arena was deafening as the Man in Black proved he still was on top of his game.
waited for this moment, and here he is.
Well, tremendous moment because most of the major name talent was already signed up by WWE. So for Sting, who had never even been there, to come to TNA was a huge acquisition. Plus what he's done in the game, in the business, and everything that he brings to TNA, his instant credibility, and you know, he drops a lot of knowledge to the young cats. So Sting here is huge, maybe the biggest thing we've ever done since we opened.
Christian Cage and Sting, yes, they're going to have to trust each other, but that doesn't see. Oh, look at this, Jarrett not wanting him to get the tag.
Christian Cage asks the fans, do you want him in the ring? Yes, there's the tag to Sting. This is what we've been waiting for. Here's the moment. Sting's return. Leapfrog by Jarrett. Attempted the hip toss. Blocked by Sting.
And he hip tosses him right to the mat.
Took him way up in the air. Sting goes airborne with a drop kick. Had any of your questions answered, Don?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I've seen some comebacks before, but this is unreal. You still got it. You still got it. Listen to him. You still got it. Letting him know. You still got it.
You're damn right he does.
He didn't know how the crowd was going to receive him. He was worried about the response he was going to get. He was going to wonder if he still had it in the ring. And all three of those things were answered right away. The crowd started chanting, "You still got it." The ovation was fantastic, and he did a great job in the match. So for Sting, I think a lot of questions were answered personally that night, as well as professionally for TNA, and what he brought to the table. One of the most memorable nights, I'll never forget it, when Sting came back that night and wrestled here in Orlando, Florida. What a night.
2-on-1.
Who's this?
Wait a minute. No. What is, come on.
Bobby Roode and Eric Young of Team Canada, the associates of Jeff Jarrett and the Alpha Male, they've now hit the ring.
More of Jarrett's minions coming in here to help him out in his time of need. Double DDTs.
Scorpion Death Drop.
Look at him right in the eye. Everything Jarrett can give him. Look at that.
Bring it on, Jarrett. And Sting answers with a right and a chop and a right. And Jarrett now rocking.
Everything's switched right now. It's all Christian Cage. It's all Sting.
Looks like they're both on the same page here. Oh no, they went for the splash. Both men going for the Stinger splash. No, not the guitar.
Oh, he's got it set up, buddy. Wait a minute. Look at it. He's got the bat and he takes care of the guitar.
And he just took the guitar with the baseball bat.
Just turned it into a million little pieces. And Monty Brown goes flying. Look at this. He's got him.
Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Death Drop.
1, 2. He's got it.
The winners of the match, the team of Christian Cage and Sting.
Soak it up. Soak it in. Feel it just like all of us in the impact zone. What a team. What a return to the ring. Sting and Christian Cage do it.
I'll tell you, everybody wondered what he had in the cage. Well, let me tell you something. He took everything that they gave him, and he was standing, and he let it build in him, and it re-energized him. And look who's standing at the end. It's Sting and Christian Cage. And look at the crowd just give him this tribute.
Absolutely incredible reaction for Sting's return to the ring. Don, you said it best. He did it. In my mind, he answered all the questions.
And look at this right there. You see him holding that bat that destroyed. Or holding the guitar, I'm sorry, that was destroyed. Playing it. Jarrett can't believe it.
We have witnessed the return of a legend. The return of an icon. Yes, Showtime is back in TNA thanks to Sting.
just soaking in the moment. It's gotta feel so good, and he deserves this. He deserves this moment, and look at this. In the ring right now, Christian Cage is holding the bat up in the air, pointing at Sting, and hands it to him.
Look at this. It's almost as if he just said, Sting, this is it. This is your moment. And he did it. He answered all the critics. He answered all the questions. The face of TNA is changed forever. History is made at Final Resolution.
Number 1. The debut of TNA Impact on Spike TV.
There are moments that enchant us, inspire us, define us. Nights that validate a lifetime of yearning and the relentless pursuit of a dream. For these men, this is one of those nights. They are dreamers, risk-takers, adventurers, amazing athletes who have, until this night, toiled in fields of relative obscurity. Starting tonight, these emerging stars will toil in anonymity no more. The phenomenal AJ Styles is perhaps the greatest athlete ever to enter the ring. Tonight, the three-time X-Division champion will show a whole new audience why he is in a world without peer. NWA Tag Team Champions, the Naturals, embody the very essence of TNA. Young, daring, and athletic, they continue to fuel the renaissance of tag team wrestling. And then there's Jeff Jarrett, the reigning NWA heavyweight champion. Arrogant and coy, this self-proclaimed king of the mountain has been a world champion everywhere he has been. This is a new age, and they are the new breed. These are their faces. This is their moment. Tonight, history is unfolding. A brave new world emerging. Welcome to the dawn of a new era in professional wrestling.
It was the beginning of a new era for TNA Wrestling on October 1st, 2005, when Impact debuted on Spike TV. It was the start of a successful relationship between TNA Wrestling and Spike TV, with the fans the ultimate winners.
Tonight, get ready for TNA, your new wrestling alternative. You've never seen anything like this on Spike TV. Impact, your 60-minute adrenaline rush is next.
The first broadcast featured AJ Styles in action, Jeff Hardy versus Rhino, plus the debut of Team 3D and the return of Kevin Nash.
I'll tell you what, for those of you that are just discovering what the X Division is all about, it's a division that's not about weight limits, it's about no limits. Nice drop kick right there by AJ Styles.
NWA World Champ and the
Yes!
AJ double spring. Could be the reverse DDT. It is. He dropped him.
Oh, this guy is so good. There's a reason. Here he goes. He's got him in the Styles class. He hits it.
He planted him. His patented move.
1, 2, got it.
Spike TV is definitely our biggest thing we've accomplished, and Spike's been great for us.
Going from weekly pay-per-views to Fox Sports Net to now Spike TV. Now you're talking about the whole world.
Big moment for TNA, bigger moment for Total Nonstop Alex, because that was when I reached millions of homes, and I haven't been turned off since.
It's first pinner submission that wins, and their teamwork, it was short-lived.
You know, you could see that was how it was going to happen. I mean, nobody. Oh, what a comeback! Nice double kick right there by Sabin.
The latest victim. There's the boot.
Here's the one. Oh, wait a minute, though. Sabin right there to catch him. Oh, he powerbombs him down.
And then when we announced that TV deal, it was just like, you know, all right, here we go. Now we got to step it up even more.
Plus Abyss and Sabu, all a part of Monsters Ball.
I don't even know how to describe it.
And then using as much of the power as he can and all of the weight behind it. Oh, look how quickly Rhino turns it in his favor. He snaps off the spine buster.
Scratching for 3 years trying to get here to Spike TV, and it finally happened. And, you know, I can't emphasize enough how important that was for our growth.
You know, all the hard work that we all put in, you know, day in and day out, every week, every match that we wrestled, you know, we wrestled 100%. There's nobody on the roster that doesn't. Nobody goes out and doesn't give it their all.
What's going on? You hear the music? Who can it be? Oh, listen to the crowd! It's Steve 3D! Brother Ray! Brother Nemo! Better! As here he is! Big Kevin Nash! My God! Just when you think you've seen it all!
That could possibly be, for as a company, the biggest night for TNA. You know, it was our TV deal. You know, TNA was, you know, we were out there. You know, nobody could say that, you know, we hadn't made it.
It was a huge moment for both AMW and TNA to be on Spike TV.
And we still walked out on Spike, the champs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I felt like with all their effort pushing us and putting us to the forefront, and then all of our effort in the ring and putting out a great product, I feel like it's just been beneficial, tremendously beneficial for both sides.
To get a television deal that's going to go on a national level, like Spike TV, one of the biggest networks, that's huge. And that brings in a whole new fan base. You know, it broadens your fan base and exposes a whole, so many more numbers of people to your product. And without that being able to branch out and touch different people and that amount of people, there's only so far you can take it. And now that we've gotten a better time slot, who knows, maybe we'll get more time, we'll get an extra hour to our show, and we'll really be able to expand and be where we want to be. And I think it's all, at this point, baby steps, but I think TNA's headed in the right direction. I think we're the hottest commodity in this industry right now, and I don't see any reason why we should stop.
You know, Mike, going back and watching those 50 greatest moments, and I think about some of those in that top 10, the electricity that you and I felt down there at the table when the entrances of Jeff Hardy and Christian Cage, and of course, a man called Sting.
Never forget it.
Those are moments I'll never, ever forget.
Don, we want to remind everyone to check out the full catalog of TNA DVDs. Go to our website.